What do you
All
want me to
right,
call it?
we are live. What's going on, guys? So we were just on. Oh man, what's the show called? Sorry, NFT
Limited
God.
edition.
We were just on the limited edition show, and we wrapped up quickly there. So this is the after hours show, the VIP show, and we got my man NFT God, who I love doing shows with, and Daniel Mateo. This is our second show that we get to do together, so I'm pumped about that. Way long overdue, by the way. We should have hooked up a long time ago. And man, guys, today was an absolutely insane day in NFT land. Probably one of the biggest days that I've been involved in NFTs in terms of both exposure because of the Twitter thing that happened, and we can talk about that, as well as just the number of drops that we were dealing with today. We had an abundance of options in terms of what we wanted to do. So let's start with, what did you guys get into today? Did you get into anything? Nothing. And that's because you guys were busy. Is that right? I mean, you guys were doing your work thing.
Oh, you're asking me.
Both of you. Both of you.
I did not, man. I missed everything. Now I did one. What was the drop at 3 o'clock today? I did want to get in that one. I totally forgot about it. Was it a lucky? Maybe it's the lucky or what? What were the 5 drops today? What were the five big drops?
All right, so let's walk through the big drops that happened today. Or let me tell you how my day started and how my day ended, and they were very different than I anticipated. So going into today, I was definitely had my eye on Mad Cat Militia, was one of the projects that I was very interested in and looking at. I had my eye on Lucky Maneki for sure. And I think those are the two that I really had my eye on.
No, there's one more. Art
Yeah,
drop.
no.
Art
Yeah,
block.
yeah. There was three more, by the way, not one more. There was three more, but I started the day with those two.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, I find out number one, I think it was 9 a.m. Wizards drop. And I'm going, what the heck? Wizards? I didn't even know Wizards were on the menu tonight for dinner. And so, but by the time I'm having coffee, I'm minting Wizards. Why? I have no idea. All I know is, we're all in the same Discord with Dingaling, and Dingaling said the Wizards are going to be awesome because they've got really cool tech. Literally looked at them for 5 minutes. I did see the technology that Dingaling was talking about, which is they're one of the only projects that actually put the images inside. Like they actually put it on the blockchain instead of hosting it on IPFS. So it makes it fully decentralized. The image is there forever. No one can take it away from you. That was interesting. So it's pixelated. Let's show that actually. So it's a sort of pixelated view of the NFT itself. And anyway, so yeah, I minted it with not much knowledge of what was going on. And you know what? They're kind of cool. I actually really like them. Sorry, let me go to my profile here.
So this is what caused the Ethereum pump today, huh?
No. Twitter caused the pump. We'll talk about that. My belief is Twitter caused that pump. Actually, do I have the right?
So yeah, our platform we haven't really been participating in the collectibles, the speculation on the collectibles. So I'm going to need a refresher as well. So this was a project dropped today.
What's your project, by the way? What's your platform? I mean,
so it's at NFT on Instagram, and we're in the works of working on a Discord. So
I was just dissing on IG today. Okay.
Yeah. So we're like transitioning over to Twitter as well.
Okay.
With the main page and the team, we're working on building our Discord up, but we're still in the beta stages. We also have a podcast, and what I've mainly been focused on is a Web3 app for e-commerce that we've been developing on the low. So that's taken most of my time. That's why I haven't been able to. I've been missing out. I'm looking now, Poppy. So these were the collectibles dropped today.
Yeah. So the Wizards themselves. So again, they're sort of pixel art, and the whole thing is actually stored on the blockchain, and they're pretty cool looking. There was some pretty So the floor on these, I think it's actually changed quite a bit now. But I don't know if people were just hungry for a drop. I'm still trying to figure out what happened. But they sold out I'm telling you, it must have been 5 minutes. 10K Wizards. The experience, yeah. The experience to mint them was actually pretty cool. So you went and there was like this little animation that happened on the website, which is a lot more that happens on most of the stuff we all mint. So I think that got some people excited. And next thing you know, FOMO kicks in and everybody is minting Wizards. The other really cool thing about the Wizards is that there's not a lot of information in terms of like no metadata leaks and rarity chart leaks. So people were just speculating. So the floor is down to 0.06, which is not horrible, for a drop that happened today. The floor for a while actually went up to 0.1, and the mint price was 0.08. And what was I going to say? But yeah, so there's a lot of people speculating on what is actually rare and what isn't. And it looks like this might be a little bit different in that, like, the names might actually mean something rare and what isn't.
Sorry about that. I clicked your live stream on accident. Sorry.
Oh, good. So people started speculating on the names and the length of the names and the serial numbers, and so there's actually depth to this that I think we still have not discovered. That was hinted in the Discords. So I made for kind of like a fun speculation game that we haven't necessarily seen before, where you're normally just looking for traits, like straight up traits, right? And this one, like, it looks like there's more hidden Easter eggs in the rarity that we still don't know. So there you go. So I bought some Wizards.
How many did you buy?
I don't know. What did I do? I think I bought 6 or something.
And did you swap any out or anything?
Yeah, actually, I only minted 3 because I know the ETH that I had set aside today for the projects, and this one caught me off guard. So I minted 3 and I bought 3. So yeah, bought 3. And then, man, they just started to take off and they started to look really good. So I bought 3 more that I was speculating on being somewhat rare. Not like I may regret this one. There's a skeleton that just looked insane rare to me. And there were 2 priced at like 45 ETH and 30 ETH. So obviously they looked rare to someone else too. And then one came up at 1 ETH. And I sat there and I looked at it for maybe 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh, man, I don't know. 1 ETH is a lot for something I have no clue what the rarity is.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would not be surprised if that was an opportunity of a lifetime, if those skeletons are like the rarest thing in the game. I'll see if I can find them while we're doing this.
I think that's happened to all of us.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's, when there's no metadata leak, right? It's kind of like the biggest risk and also the biggest opportunity. Well, if you got a good eye for it.
Nobody had any information on in Squanch? Usually they do.
Nothing. Hey, Collector Kev. Bro, dude, why are you there? Let's get him up here. Collector Kev, you busy, man? You want to come up?
Yeah, get him on here, man.
Yeah.
Kev is a beast.
Hey, I just sent you something. Could you repeat that in the comments for me, please? Just so I want to get the first 100 people into the Discord as super fans so that I can close that down.
We join in.
Hell yeah, man. Kev's the man. I love him on my show. I think he's been on my show like 3 times now.
All right, guys. Go check out this Discord. This is NFT God. His buddy's putting a project together. Go check out this Discord. Go join the Discord. So tell us a little bit, NFT God. So the first 100 people that join, what happens?
Yeah, I'm not going to go into the whole thing because it just started. I haven't even got the roadmap written out. I have it in my head and a lot of other places. But basically, it's going to be a drop kind of like the Apes and all these other guys. But we're going to have a lot more wrinkles than we're going to have some things that people have never seen before yet in the NFT world. I'm bringing some things from my sports card background and other things I've been involved in that many people in the crypto and other areas and I've been around for 40 years, I have not seen yet. So Basically, it's gonna be kangaroos. It's gonna be this guy's gonna make so many of it where there's not gonna be too many that are gonna be just common. Almost everything's gonna be uncommon, I would say, and there's gonna be some super super rare ones that I cannot tell anybody about yet, but it's gonna be awesome, and the roadmap's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna give back a lot of money back to the community, have a community wallet and everything. But they're kangaroos. We're gonna make 5,000 of them. We're gonna have 5 sports, so it's gonna be 1,000 from each sport. And you can collect multiple sports. You can collect your sport, and I mean the sky's the limit. I mean once we get through the initial stuff and get some ETH and some public wallets and stuff, we're going to take like DAO stuff and just vote on what we should do with it and just build up the community from there. It's basically, I want to be very community driven, and I'm basically not even taking any profit, honestly. My artist friend, he was my college roommate, and the dude's working 4 jobs right now. And I told him about NFTs. I'm like, dude, you should, because he's an artist. I mean, he can do everything that these guys are doing. And I'm talking too long, so I'll end it right here with this. He has a PhD in art. He's a graphic design animation specialist. He teaches at a graduate student or graduate school, and he has like a whole team of artists that basically are his students. And the guy can do anything. Like he made me like a lava lamp that was really sweet in like 30 minutes with no effort at all on his part. So I feel really strong in this project, and it's basically, I'm not going to say a fundraiser because he's actually doing a lot of work to get this thing off the ground, but I'm doing this. I'm spending a lot of time on my own to get this guy from not having to work 4 jobs and to introduce his awesome and his unique art to the world, pretty much, into the NFT world. Because I mean, there's so many artists out there that will never be recognized because they just don't know about this space. And in the real world, artists aren't really given too much money, man. There's not. So I don't know. I'm gonna talk about it more.
Can I just say, are we gonna like fight kangaroos? Are we gonna
I want to, but there's 4 sports. I mean, we have baseball, basketball, we have boxing for sure. For sure, we are gonna, once we get enough funding, we are definitely gonna have some kangaroo fighting, man. Like that's gonna be some crazy stuff. Like someone was telling me on suggestions that the tails of the kangaroo they're like the most strongest trait, and we definitely need to add traits to these kangaroo tails. So maybe we're gonna have some spiked balls or whatever the hell you put on their tail, man. And I don't know, but one other thing I want to say about the project is we're gonna have specialized poses for pretty much all 5 sports. It's gonna have a special pose. There's like something from the baseball card and basketball, all the sports card where they have like, it's like kind of like Top Shot too, where you buy like cards, but then you get like that 101. You guys know sports cards at all? Where they only make 101 card. It's usually autographed and like a different color and everything. We're gonna introduce that, and the one of the most rare ones coming out is going to be a female. So there's not enough female representation in the community. I've been hearing it a lot in the last few weeks. So we are going to try our best to make it more innovative towards them. And hopefully everybody likes it. I mean, I love it. It's going to be so iconic. I just can't give away the details yet.
Nice. All right. We're excited for that. We're excited. And
yeah,
if you're excited, then I'm excited. All right,
man. And I'm excited that everybody else here is already involved in it. It's great. Thanks.
Is this the project you had mentioned to me earlier this month?
No, that's a different one. That's a way bigger and more costly project. That project is going to cost probably around $1 million to develop in the first 6 months. But again, I can't go into too many details, but I already have one investor that approached me about implementing it, and I already found a whole team for him. So we'll see. We'll see we haven't signed anything yet, but I'm not going to say anything else until we do.
Nice. All right, I want to say what's up to NBA Top Shot Hour, man. What's up, Collector Kev, and what's up, Beetle? Thanks for joining.
Oh, we got Wade's in here, huh? Nice.
Where?
That's Wade's NBA Top Shot Hour.
Oh wow! What's up, man? I didn't even notice that, dude. There's a lot of NBA Top Shot. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
Wade's, dude.
yeah, good for you. Good for you that you recognize that, man. Wow, we got some presents here. So,
Oh yeah.
all right. So today started with Wizards. We showed you the Wizards. The next drop that happened was Deadheads. And I'm not kidding. This thing came out of nowhere for me. I was not paying attention to Deadheads. Again, I went into the day with Cats, Mad Cat Militia, and Luca Manecki, and looking at those. And Deadheads, all of a sudden, like as I do with most projects, if they're fixed price, which could, by the way, at some point become a detriment. I know everybody hates bonding curves today, and I do too. But at some point, people will catch on, and you never want to be the first to mint a project that never sells out. So I started just watching Deadheads. One of the tricky things that happened with them is they released a link to like a pre-sale before the sale went live. And
Yeah.
so if you had the link, then you could start minting. You didn't need any special access or anything. You
Who
found
got
the
that
link.
Who got the link?
I somehow got the link.
Oh, nice.
Believe it or not, from one of my buddies at work that I got into NFTs. No joke. So he sends me the link while I'm at work, and he's like, "Hey man, Deadheads, are you minting this? Here's the early link, dude." By the time I got into the link, and this is the early link, there was 3,000 minted out of 10K, and I'm like, or sorry, out of 8,800, I think it was 8888.
Upscale. It's on a bond.
No, flat.
Okay.
So I said, but gas was still cheap because the public didn't have the link yet, and so gas hadn't spiked. So that was I said, you know what? I'm just gonna mint now, man, because if they're already at 3,000, there's only 5K left. They are going to sell out.
Yeah.
And what happened? They sold out in 5 minutes. And
the public didn't even get to buy them.
No, the public got maybe 3 minutes to buy. I'm not kidding. Maybe 3 minutes at the most. So I tweeted this out, and somebody, Nag NFT over here, he actually NFT'd my tweet and sent it to me. But all I said was, "What the hell are Deadheads? And what did I just mint?" And that's because that's how crazy the space is, right? You go into the day with a plan. You've done your research. You're like, I know what I want to do. And all of a sudden, man, nothing matters other than the fact that this project is going to sell out, and it's going to sell out fast. Have you guys been through this before?
Yeah, I have.
The last time I was participating, I think with Wade's and all the guys, was on the Skulls. I don't know the exact title of terminology for the project. Poppy, maybe you guys can help me out. It's the Skulls.
I know what you're talking about.
Wicked Craniums?
Yeah, no. Correct.
No.
Oh, is it that?
It was. Yeah, it's been a little while.
No, we missed that. Everybody missed that. There's no way it's that.
I didn't. No, I didn't miss that one. And the Doges, the Slum Doges.
Yeah.
So the
I was with you that night with Slum Doges. That's right.
Yeah. So those are the two last experiences I had with the collectibles. But I do recall the adrenaline of where something's going on. We get a little meme in the chat, and next thing you know, we're all blowing our Ethereum, minting some random project.
I'm just making sure. Are you sure it's not Skull Punks?
No, it was the craniums.
Well, then you did well on that one.
Almost all of us missed the cranium.
It's been a while for me.
Like that was the most profitable project in like the last month if you got in.
Yeah.
Since the apes, that I don't think I've seen anything go up that much since the apes now. If you got in
art blocks too. And at Fideszum.
I missed all those.
You know what I'm talking about? The other one, I missed that one too. Fidenza? Is that what it's called?
Oh, Fidenza art blocks. Part of the art blocks?
Yeah, those went up big time. Like today's art blocks, immediately after the mint, the floor was like 0.7 or something, wasn't it?
So I missed art blocks today. So I can't do them all. So I FOMO'd into Wizards. I FOMO'd into Deadheads. By this point, I've spent half the ETH that I wanted, of the full ETH that I wanted to spend today, the full amount. And so here I have these. And then finally get to Lucky Manecki. And actually, Wade's, I know, sort of I talked to about before in Squanchland about Lucky Maneki, and I know that they had consulted him on the project. I had kind of concerns about the 14K supply like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Everything else I liked about it. The price was good. I know. They went. I think it was Wade's that talked them off of a bonding curve, and they went fixed and 0.75, 0.075, which was reasonable, of course. But the 14K, man, it just felt to me like that's a project that is. And I'm sorry, guys, not financial advice. You do you, I do me. You know this. But it felt like with 14K supply, there's a very likelihood that these things, when they're revealed, are way under the mint price.
Yeah.
And, I like the project, so I'm just going to wait and basically buy under mint price if it happens. And if it doesn't happen, then I miss out like I did with Gutter Cats. Not that I intended to, because I did try to mint Gutter Cats and then lost the gas war. But with this one, hey, if it moons, awesome. I'm happy for everybody if it moons. I'll miss out. I don't buy FOMO. I'm out at that point. But if they do tank, then I'll be buying the panic at that point. There's just so many of them.
You know what else also sucks about 14,000 is once that floor gets driven in, it's so hard to break it, man. Like once you have 2,000 at the lowest, like it's so hard to get through that floor. So unless you have a rare one.
Yeah, but your odds with 14,000 are way less to actually hit anything rare. So that's why I was like, So anyway, you know what? The project is good. I actually like it. I like the concept of it. I think it could stick. They've got some cool utility. No. So by the way, you guys haven't missed out. They haven't sold out.
I'm good.
Right. So you can go buy them right now. They haven't sold out. As kind of predicted. I hate to say it, but what happened? They got to 10K and they just slowed down, man. The last time I looked at the website, they were inching up to 11, and they hadn't really made it past that. And they'll probably sell out. I mean, they've sold enough that I doubt it.
Well, they sold 10,000. That's a lot, man.
Yeah. It's not like they're not going to sell out. But it's an indication of what could definitely happen on reveal. And I'm not taking my chances, with the little chances that you have. I'll connect my wallet up right now and see where they're at right now, so that if somebody's watching and you're interested in them, they are at almost 12,000 now.
I didn't know it was Lucky. Okay, he has a good following too.
Oh, Lucky Beneki?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had 3,500 people in their Discord. Again, I'm doing math going, okay, well the Bulls had 5,000. With 10K, these guys got 3,500 with 14K supply. I don't know that that's enough, actually. I feel like they need more than the Bulls had because I'm looking at the Bulls as an example of a project that actually, when the project was revealed, it went above floor. And it never, I don't think even today, it still hasn't hit floor levels.
Who's that, Bulls?
The Bulls, yeah.
They haven't. I think their floor right now is still above, it's above 0.0. But the thing is, you have to consider that gas too, though. I mean, they gas so much.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people were paying more in gas than they were for the actual Bulls.
Yeah. Well, so I should tell you about this too. This happened with Lucky Maneki for anybody that minted within the first couple thousand. So there was a scramble, and I'm watching the Discord, and people are minting like crazy and paying insane gas. And I'm going, why? There's 14,000. You don't need to up the gas. And these people were upping and upping and upping the gas. Why?
Oh, it's because if you get the first mints, you can sell those for a high premium before the showing of them, before the unveiling. So, like, say you got like number 88 or anything in the top 100. The same thing as the pickles. I bought some pickles at the low level pickles, and I packaged I think I packaged 5 of them together that were all under 500, number 500 before the unveiling, and I sold them for 0.9, man. Like, that's crazy. And I spent like 0.1 on them all, so I made 0.4 off it, and they're all crappy pickles now. I mean, not crappy, but they're not the rare ones. They just have a mint.
I am a little bit tempted with Deadheads, by the way, because I saw that they haven't been revealed, and they were going for a decent uplift from the price we paid. So, I mean, I only minted 3 because I have no idea what I minted. I still
Those are
haven't even had
sold out
time.
too? Are
What's
those
that?
sold out?
Oh, they sold out in these little ones
No.
are sold out in 5 minutes.
It showed 2,000 people own 10,000 of them. Like, that's crazy.
Is that what it was? Because that's pretty
what,
good.
That's what it looked like. So no, that's not a good. That's not a good parody.
No, on Mint Day, I find I've been watching these numbers a lot. Remember, they haven't been revealed.
No, I'm saying the number of. It showed like the number of people that owned them, unique owners, right? What is that?
2K. No, this is not bad. NFT God so hey, look, I'm gonna give you an example. And by the way, I know this is a if he's still here with us, I know this is a project that Wade's actually loves. But this was my concern with the project from day one, and I do own some Doges, by the way. I did mint some again. With Daniel, FOMO kicked in. I'm like, okay, everybody's minting them. I'll mint them. But my concern is always when we're way, but look at this. We're still at 1,700, man. And this project's been out for what? Like 7 years in NFT, history. So 2K on mint day for Deadhead is actually not bad at all.
No, but there's a lot of foam or fun with this because of the
yeah, this project was dumped. I think this hit past 2K and then they dumped because of the copyright concerns. This is one of my favorite projects, though, Poppy.
I like
because
it.
All right, tell me about this, because you know what? It isn't mine, but it doesn't matter. Like, I want all of these freaking projects to succeed.
I think the Doge, because NFTs, at least when I'm speculating on the projects, if there's no utility, I look at the community, and so far, Bored Apes has been phenomenal. CryptoPunks, Meebits maybe at first, but now for the extent of the Dogecoin community, that's in a sick wide variety of. That's probably the largest community in the world. I would say even probably bigger than Bitcoin, because it just reaches more retail investors. So if it gets to the point where NFTs become mainstream, in terms of use, where like a Dogecoin buyer can purchase this NFT, I think it's like a no-brainer, and it's verified, and the owner themselves has posted this NFT on their Twitter. The founder of Dogecoin themselves.
He has number one.
Yeah, and I've seen like other pages with like 500K post this as well. So even if at the in the short term, this is like maybe like it's not one of these like bought up projects. They're fixing the copyright problem right now. I believe they're working in a tech update where they're changing all the copyrighted material to its own individual piece of artwork, and claiming it all as a parody art as well. So there's no risk of legal risk of this team hired lawyers and got representation to help them out. Also, yeah, you can see I'm bullish, Papi. I usually don't,
I love it, man. I love it.
Also, they airdropped 5,000 of their owners 5,000 jackets.
I got one today.
Yeah, so you can use it. You can use it in Decentraland, and we saw some posts today about it. So the Dogecoin community is slowly adopting this. If Dogecoin starts going up in price, I wouldn't be surprised if they start FOMOing into NFTs, especially with Twitter's drop today. If you wanted to maybe transition into that as well.
So let's show that. I got that today as well. Oops, that's a banana.
Oh. I bought mine off you, I thought, right? Wasn't it you? No, it was Spotted. I bought mine from Spotted. He's in our Squanch land as well. I bought the ugliest dog. This dog's ugly. It has like the muzzle thing on his face.
I may be bullish as well because I have mint number 420. Confession.
Nice.
That's a good one especially for the. Does he actually have? Because some of these have a joint, right?
Or
a cigarette?
Oh, yeah, okay. I believe so. But yeah, mine is mint number 420. I have it listed for 420 Ethereum, and I'm never moving it. I don't care how long.
What's the rarity ranking?
I have no idea. I'm betting on the mint number.
I'm gonna go look up your rarity ranking now.
So
yeah, please.
So let's have a real talk, right? Because I think that's what we should all be always talking about and give people every different perspective. And again, I freaking hope Doges go to the moon, and I do have some just in case they do. Why not, right? My counter argument to the Doge is what I didn't see was community. That's what concerned me from day one. Is that Discord was incredibly quiet, man, before we went in there and started to decide that we're gonna buy some. And like I think there was like 150 people in there.
That's it?
It was man. It was a very, very quiet community. Like this did not have this did not have any hype. And they were already selling, by the way. Like they were already literally being minted. So that's when I was concerned about. This is why I didn't go all in on our project. So I think that the reason Doge itself, the coin, went viral is because it went viral organically. And I was there, man, buying Bitcoin and ETH when people were buying Doge 4 years ago. And I was thinking, like, what are you people doing? You guys are crazy. Like, you're buying Doge. It's literally a meme coin. Like, it had no utility. There was no reason to buy that coin. And all the cool people, I'm going to say, as I at least I'm sure people felt like people that were buying Bitcoin and ETH felt that they were the cool people, right? Are saying, who's buying that crap? And that community grew so organically, man, that it just blew my mind. And look at where they are now. And for those that think Doge is down, it's not. Just go back 4 years and it's up a lot.
Before you continue, Collector Kev is one of those people you're talking about. He bought a ton of that Dogecoin like 4 years ago, cheaper than I bought Dogecoin for like 0.002. I think he bought it at 0.0002 or something, and he bought a lot more than I did. Like this dude's, he's living a life with just that investment alone, man.
Wow, Kev, you never told me this.
I didn't know this either. Good for him, man. Good for him. It would have taken let me tell you guys, to buy Doge 4 years ago is way more degen than what we're doing today.
Oh, there it is. There, he showed it.
0.0003.
So I was off by a decimal. I said 0.0002. So I was off by a little bit early. Oh, he sold it? Oh, he sold it.
He sold it, but you know what?
He made a ton.
Dude, it's easy to sell when you're up, and you should take your profits. It is incredibly difficult to buy when he bought. Like, mad respect, because it takes guts to buy something that has no history of anybody buying it, no volume, just a few fanatics say buy this thing, right?
And it's made as a joke. They literally made it as a joke coin.
Like, literally. Like there was no story back then about Doge other than my because I never did insane research on it either. My perspective as someone who's like all about utility and long-term view on crypto was this thing's a joke. Like it literally is just a joke, and people are buying it as a joke, which not that different from pickles, by the way.
Or Bitcoin when it first came out.
I think Bitcoin, the people that were in Bitcoin when it first came out,
they didn't buy it as a joke, but they bought it as a hope and a dream, I guess you would say.
Yeah, but they were pretty passionate, like they're going to change the world with Bitcoin and disrupt government.
No, you're right.
There was a reason why they were doing it, but Doge, there was not a reason other than let's just all do this same thing fanatically. Because if we all do it, then it's going to go up kind of situation. And I, like a jerk, basically laughed at them and said, what are you guys doing? Like, buy Bitcoin, buy ETH. And here we are, right? Like, Doge is up way more than Bitcoin is in the last 4 years. So they win, I lose.
I wanted to...
Wait. What was Bitcoin last April?
Oh, bro, the numbers are staggering when you look at Doge.
Dogecoin is beyond,
percentage. You can't even compare because we're talking
percentage, but not ROI.
Yeah, but if you put $1,000 into Doge 4 years ago and you put $1,000 into Bitcoin,
you're right. Yeah.
So, Papi, I agree. I agree in the short run, like speculating, like there's no FOMO into the Discords, and there's not going to be the volume that we need for like the short run where the projects that we're seeing now are just blowing up, right? And before I got into media, I was trying to trade full time. I got past PDT, and I'm like, we're trying to use like back tested scans and all this, the technical stuff as like a day trader. And I missed the Dogecoin, right? I was like a boomer. I'm like, fuck that. It's a scam. I can't believe this. And while I'm holding my thumb in my ass, I'm watching like meme traders blow this shit up. So then transitioning into like my media platform, we had AMC, we had GameStop, and they're killing institutional traders by a long shot. It's not even close. Like the S&P does like what 15 a year, and these guys are doing like what 500+%, in like weeks. So after seeing that and like seeing the community that Dogecoin has, especially with like Twitter, like Rick and Morty is doing like a blockchain show. Like the developer is doing it's like his own separate swing off of Rick and Morty.
I saw that earlier on the Spaces.
Yeah. So as NFTs get adopted, on the next bull run with crypto, I don't see Dogecoin not at least passing all-time highs of like 50 cents or 60 cents. I don't see that not happening. If Ethereum breaks all-time highs, Bitcoin all-time highs. So I don't see how the NFT just doesn't follow, as adoption grows. That's what I'm betting on. I may be fucking completely wrong.
100%. So
but that's my thought process on it.
So this is my counter argument to that, right? Mm-hmm. So I 1000% agree with you. But what makes Slum Doge the Doge of NFTs? That's where I get a little bit.
The owner and some of the largest pages like from the community already own and follow the project.
I'm with you.
That's why
he has the number one dog. The number one dog.
I'm with you. But now I'm gonna. So by the way,
before you go farther, Wade's is the one who facilitated that trade or that deal.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Wade's is a big proponent of Doge.
Oh, I know. He.
But he helped facilitate that whole thing to get that guy to number one dog, I guess you call it. Yeah.
Right. So now I'm just going to give you my counter argument, right? Mm-hmm. So that to me was a project that we're trying to make viral. But now
organic.
I know everybody hates the aliens, but the aliens have gone viral against everybody else. So for me, the aliens are doing virality over Slum Doge. And I can show you there's 2,600 unique owners of the aliens, and they are like freaking, I'm telling you, they're like the apes. They buy the alien, they're like, you're never taking this alien away from me. And when I see people holding the Doge, they're like, a lot of the people I know are like, yeah, it's all right. So which one is going to...
I just want to interject one more time about the Dogecoin, just because I don't come from a crypto background at all. And before I get it, I want to say hi to E3 over here. This guy,
E3?
He is. He said hi to me. I had to say hi. He's a crypto OG like you are. I'm guessing, right? This dude's been doing his shit or stuff for like 20 years or whatever. Whenever Bitcoin first came out, this guy actually set up an entire web page that would give you signals of when to buy and sell all the fringe tokens, and he made a lot of money off that just by his signals. And whatever he had, he made up an algorithm that would tell him when to buy and sell. Basically, it's probably tracing the whales when they start selling the dip and all that stuff. But anyway, going back to Dogecoin, I know people that know nothing at all about crypto or anything else in the whole world. Like, these people they're like your normal 9-to-5 people that know nothing at all, but they went on Robinhood and bought some Dogecoin, and they love it because they're part of a movement. They're just part of something, and they love it. Like, they love it more than anything. And they're like, I don't care if that shit goes all the way down to zero.
That's it.
I'm never selling my Doge. I'm not selling it. That's what they say. And and at the exact same time, they're all in their heads thinking it's going to go over $1. I mean, or $10 or whatever they think. So they're not ever going to sell. I mean, that volume is going to stay high.
I agree. That's viral to me. That's organic. That's viral. Dude, yeah, like, you're not going to defeat that community. In fact, the more that you try, the more that people try to come in and crap on that community, the more that they're going to work harder to take you down.
Yeah, it's like the what's that, GameStop people? It's like those Wall Street bros. I mean, like they just keep fighting the hell out of those short sellers. Like, nope, you're not going to do it. And every time they do it, they just up their game and attack them back. It's so funny. But the Dogecoin doesn't even need to do that because there's nobody really fighting against them except for the snooty people is what they call them. And dude, they're just living the dream, and they didn't even put that much in. They put like maybe $500. If they lose, they lose it. I mean, it's $500, but they're hoping for the moon.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
and
real quick, I got it right here. I bought my Dogecoin on January 7th, 2000. No, that's not right. I bought it last year for 0.0097. So I got it under a penny.
Good price, man.
I got it under a penny, and I sold it at 40 cents. So I made some money.
That's it. You took your profit. You did good. You could buy back now. Actually, like it's come down. So you could if you wanted to, right? Like I'm with Daniel. By the way, I'm with Daniel.
On the way up.
There's no freaking way Doge isn't going to all-time highs again. Like, and I'm not one to have owned Doge along, but there's no way it's not at this point. Why would you ever try to bet on that community?
No, and you know why it got really big is because you had Elon Musk and all these other dudes. They're like, oh, I love it. Like Elon Musk pumped the shit out of Doge, and even though he came back later and made fun of it, it doesn't matter. The sentiment's already there. Those people don't care what he says now; they care what he said back then. I mean,
I agree. I think with like the richest man in the world, Elon and Mark Cuban, these guys pumping this shit up. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think the community is gonna dissipate. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't care regardless. You know, whatever the next asset, I'll be on the next asset, right? I don't really care, but I'm just saying. I don't think it's gonna.
Well, that's you,
dissipate. Yeah. So that being said, Poppy, to your point, like the only reason I follow this NFT is because it's the only verified collection. The second, like the NFT, like if there's another Doge NFT where you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I would absolutely transition if it's the case where there's no, there's a larger community involvement from the Dogecoin community in that NFT as well. There's there's no emotional attachment to the actual NFTs unless it was like a Twitter NFT. If I got one today. That being said, the Japan account,
I didn't even know
the Japan account is continuing the drop, so I had to do a Google Translate and send over a tweet in Japanese. From my from like all of our platform accounts. So hopefully,
all I'm just saying, post what he said right there. What does that mean? Just put it in the screen. So tell me what that means. Is that means they can just make unlimited anytime they want?
That's right.
Okay.
It has no cap the way Bitcoin does, or the way ETH will become deflationary at one point.
I agree.
But is it harmful to the environment?
Yeah. I believe it uses proof of work. I believe it runs off a proof of work network. Correct?
Yeah. So my understanding is too that it is, but somehow Elon made some case for why Doge could eventually become better for the environment than Bitcoin.
But not ETH2.
Yeah, not when you're going to proof of stake.
ETH2 is going to be like energy free, pretty much, right?
Yeah, you're staking your money rather than horsepower from a computer.
What's that called? Proof of service?
Proof of stake.
Stake. That's right. Okay.
And there's proof of identity too, and there's a whole bunch of different ways to.
Yeah, I'm very far behind that.
It's gonna be fun to see what happens in this, in the tech space in the next couple years.
But last thing I'll say about this topic, here's what I'm trying. The point at the end of the day that I wanted to make about Slum Doge versus aliens, and it really isn't one about the other. It's how I analyze a project and I make decisions around what I invest in. That's all it is. 2,700 users.
Boy, come on, man!
Look at this. That's awesome.
Look at this. 2,700 unique people that own aliens. 1,600 that own Slum Doge. What's that?
No.
What's Bulls?
They were off to an amazing start. They were like at least at 2,500.
Yeah, numbers don't lie, Puppy. That's awesome.
So that's it.
They are because they had a huge following.
If you want to know why I'm more bullish on one versus the other, that's it. I'm looking at a community that built itself with zero investment from whales or influencers. Like literally, the aliens were hated on. We can all agree on that one, right? Like,
I funded the hell out of them. It's just a
okay,
ball,
like,
man. It's like
do we
it's
know
like
any?
Pac-Man.
Do we know literally any whale that is in aliens? I don't think I know
Well,
a single
we
one.
don't know not their main accounts.
Well, sure, but they're not that are outspoken about it or
They're not promoting it. They're not promoting it. All right, so that's pretty close.
Yeah, and
this one's brand new. This one just came out Sunday.
Dude, yeah, I'm bullish on the Bulls.
So am I. How many you have? I have 3.
I only have 2. Again, I lost the gas wars, but then I went with a pretty rare one, expensive one, and then I bought
lava.
No, I bought an alien. It had I think 5 alien traits. So
nice.
It was like alien all over the place. I was like, oh, I might as well just buy this thing. And then it tanked. All the aliens, all of them
what you spent on it? What's the price you paid?
1.3 ETH.
Oh, you paid over an ETH. Okay,
wow.
okay. I don't know. I don't buy anything brand new over an ETH unless my name's Eris. Is that his name, Eris?
By the way, it was down from 2.5 ETH.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. No. Like I was watching this thing. I'll show it to you guys. I was watching it.
I honestly feel that this. I think I said in the last show. I personally like the Bulls more than any of the other projects right now. I think it has the best art out of any other a profile pick avatar type thing right now by far. I mean, apes were good too, but these guys they took up a notch, man, and they already are. I don't know if they're the ones talking about it, but So are you in their wallet? Are you in their channel talking about the wallet ideas? Are you in that yet? No. If you're not in that, get in that in their Discord, and also get into Bulls follow Bulls, so we all have our own community together, like the apes do. But they also are. I don't know if they are talking about it, but we are talking about it. I don't know if the devs are talking about it, but we are talking about it because other projects now are talking about this, where basically you take the community wallet and you go in and you buy the floor up, and then you raise the floor so that everybody has a higher price thing. And then what that does is you hold those apes into like whatever a DAO or whatever it is, and then once the floor raises up and then everybody buys back in with the new announcement like the Cats just had, then you sell all those and you have more profit in the community wallet.
Yeah. So, by the way, the aliens did that on day one. It was like the first thing.
I'm gonna do that with the kangaroos. I'm definitely doing that. If people start undercutting, I'm definitely gonna buy them up, and I'll wait a while, and then I will we'll basically be staking in ourselves through the community wallet and waiting for it to go up like the Cats did when they have a new announcement. I mean, that's all it takes is one good announcement, and boom, it pumps back up, right?
And by the way, the Bulls will get that announcement. Like I guarantee you,
they already have them. They already have a really good roadmap.
This guy was a floor one I bought. Does this guy give you Crypto Poppy vibes?
I like that guy.
It does.
He was literally sitting on the floor, and I'm like, I don't know, man. This guy gives me Crypto Poppy vibes, so I'm gonna buy him.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
Totally you. Embodiment.
It's hilarious.
Hey, pull up my apes real quick. I'll go to capper.eth. I totally endorse the name Capper.
Wow.
What is Capper? Tell me about it. Because I've heard rumblings of it in Squanchland, but what is it?
Over here, look at Jason H at 952. He put 3 caps there. That's what they call me. Capper, I guess, is when you're like you're BSing people, man. You're just telling stuff.
Yeah, it's modern slang for you're lying.
No, you have to go capper.eth without a
I hope no millennials are watching this.
No space, and then go to accounts.
Capper, so not .eth. This guy.
No, capper.eth without a space, and then click accounts. You click the No, but
capper.eth.
No, click the bottom one. That's assets. Go down the bottom. It'll pull up there.
No, I know. It's not coming up actually.
I'll pull it up and send it to you, man. I just want to show you the apes I have. Tell me.
Are you sure it's capper.eth because it's not coming up as account? But anyway,
it's right there. It's right there. No, it's assets again.
Yeah, that's assets. The only account coming up is Capper.
All right, just continue.
I hope you didn't get hacked again as we're talking here.
So, Papi, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
What is, because you've been in blockchain for a little while now as well. What is your, and my opinion about this kind of changed today for after seeing what I saw from Twitter. Actually, what is your opinion on the future of collectibles as avatars? Because at the moment, that's the social currency, right? We're exchanging these different collectibles. What there's like 2 every single day, and there's a ton of volume coming in. But so people can shill and like show off on Twitter is basically like the only use case for them at the moment, right? But I saw today, and maybe you can add on. I saw today maybe like Danny Ukes actually like dropped this idea to Twitter today, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did it, where they verify certain projects on Twitter, and throw in the blockchain application where there's like maybe like an orange check mark or a different type of verification for your NFT project if it's official. So
like,
what do you think?
collab?
You sure that was Danny, or was it because I literally put that out on Twitter today?
No,
So
it
maybe,
wasn't Danny.
It was Danny.
I heard Ung say
Maybe he
that
stole
earlier.
it from you.
You know what?
I
We're
heard
all really smart people, and we
Josh,
we thought about it
Sorry,
all at the
yeah.
exact same time.
I
Actually,
got it from both of you.
I think like now, first of all, you asked me.
here, I sent it to you, man. Pull it up real quick. Just tell me what you think about my my bowls. They're not the best bowls, but Kev over here is trying to help you out too. It was an underscore, not a dash.
Oh, that's why. Okay, here, I'll find you quickly then.
No, but that was a different thing. Usually it pulls up with .eth. No, I just sent you the thing. Go to private. I sent you the link with just the bowls.
He's right. You're NFT God, right?
Yeah, no, that's not me.
That's not you either?
No.
Underscore.
I actually
it's
have
NFT God underscore.
Dude, just go to private chat and click the link. No, over
All
here.
right.
Over there.
I got you.
I actually have NFT God without a space or an underscore or anything, but I lost the I don't know how to access that account anymore. So I made it back in February, and I was told by Ozo, is that his name? The guru dude in Wade server, Uzu. It's the guy's like the brilliant dude. Like, you guys don't really know who he is. Anyway, the guy knows everything. He gave me like the link, the email to talk to someone at OS so I can try to get it back.
Is that you? Is that your banner?
Yeah. You know what that is?
That's definitely your kangaroo.
Yep. You like the banner though? Or there you go. Wait, why does it show 4? Why is it showing that dude twice? Oh, never mind.
Dude, why do you have 2 bulls that look identical?
No,
Did you break?
No, it's because I had an earlier sales a bundle. Ignore the second one.
Oh, yeah.
But look at that guy on the right, man. You like him? I like him too. Like, he actually is pretty suave.
Sorry, man. When I'm streaming, like, OpenSea is just slow.
Hey, I'm just glad it wasn't like that one night when you couldn't even talk, man.
Oh, that was that was when we were trying to open my Appimon eggs. Oh,
wait, who the hell? Who's non-fungible podcast? Who is that?
That's me.
Oh,
yeah, that's Daniel. Yeah.
All right,
this guy here on the right.
Yeah. So anyway, what happened was in Squanchland we had that metadata in the actual images. So I bought all 3 of these on the secondary market before they were unveiled. I punched in a number. Anytime someone listened, when I go and punch in a number, and I was seeing all the attributes before it. One of those guys is the 6 attribute, which is the lowest, and the other one, what's that? Oh, me bits. Yeah, that's the one. The one you clicked is the one that's like under 500. I think it's like 450-ish.
Yeah, we're gonna check this guy out. I think
CNN. Wow.
I think it should be lower. I think it should be lower ranked because you actually look. They're giving more. They're giving more to his to something that's not really there. Like, look at the top one, not the species. The top one. What's that say?
The trait count. So 10 traits.
Oh, they changed. Oh, this has changed from last time I saw it.
Yeah, these things, man. These things changed.
Yeah, they changed since earlier today. Then
let's check your average rarity and see where he's at. 1265. So you're actually better off with that rarity there, or you're probably trait because he's got 10.
No, just click that thing. Click the top one.
236. Yeah, that's your best ranking there. 236.
What is that based on?
That is based on traits. That's based on the fact that you have 10 traits and
rare ones.
Yeah, and yeah, a combination of your 10 traits, which is more rare than 8 or 9, right? I think mine, if I'm not mistaken, was like 100 or 150, which is why I paid. Yeah, that's why I paid like 1.3 ETH.
I hate to interrupt, Poppy. If you guys wanted to check your Discord messages, I just sent you a link. CNN just released their NFTs. It's $25. There's only 500 mint. Yeah, so maybe click the link that I just sent you guys.
Is it out right now?
It's on Discord. Yeah, I just sent it to you now. I just purchased.
No, I can buy it right now?
Yeah. Just
I have to sign in and shit? Oh, I don't have an email for this.
I mean, it's up to you, but brother, it's just
but
I have no ETH in my account right now in this one after
CNN,
everything I did today.
ETH.
Yeah,
you can ask for ETH.
Oh, there are 219 remaining.
Oh, not available in your area.
Whose area?
Poppy's.
Dude, I have a VPN if you want to use it.
Dude, there's 219.
Oh, it's too
They're gonna be gone in a second.
It's too Blockto, man. Blockto sucks. It's not available in the US.
These racist bastards. They don't like us Canadians.
What's wrong with Canada? Yeah, what's wrong with
it? Anyway, okay. So we talked about the Bulls.
Why is it not available in the US? CNN's in the US.
It's telling you it's not available?
No. You're in Canada.
Yeah.
You want me to buy you some?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I don't really look. I do FOMO into stuff, all right? But the concept of taking a moment in history, like if I'm not, do I want to be part of the CNN community? And what is that going to bring me? I don't know. Probably nothing. Like if NBA Top Shot itself, right? If it was literally about you're buying a moment in history, then I would never have invested in NBA Top Shot. Like that's not a reason that I would put my money into an NFT. Really, the token is the significance for me, not the highlight or not the video or not the picture. So what does that token give me? Does it give me entry into a community? Does it give me access to something physical? So with CNN, quick reaction, by the way, this is literally a 5-minute reaction. I mean, I didn't know they were coming. This was announced a while back, and that was pretty I was like, okay, cool, they're coming. But I don't know. I don't really care to be part of the CNN community. I don't care to own a piece of history that I can look up on YouTube. So what am I getting with the token? What's the utility with the token? And that's it. I say no off the bat.
Right. Ali A asked if we talked about. Yep.
Yes, brother. Let's talk about Mad Cats, man. Okay, so first of all, I've been looking at this contract. Where did the contract go? Oh man, did I close all my stuff by mistake? I'm sorry. I had the contract up. So here's how Mad Cats went. I actually minted quite a few.
Shit. Sorry, I need my card. It's a credit card or a debit card, man.
He's buying one.
Hey, family friendly, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm a mess right now trying to find my Mad Cats. And I'm curious as to whether they've been revealed while we've been talking, because let's go look at my Mad Cats. I don't think they have been, and I obviously am not keeping up with the Discord as we're talking. Maybe Ali can tell us if they've sold out yet. So the thing with the Mad Cats is, so first of all, I liked them. I was pretty bullish on them today going into the day. I thought, yeah, I'm definitely minting these. And I did mint them. I think I minted 9 of them. So by the end, actually, funny enough, it's the project that I bet on the most today. Out of all the drops we had today, that was the project I bet on the most. Now, one of the unfortunate things is that it was at 5 o'clock, so it was supposed to be at between 5 and 6. Anyway, it got released about 5:45, which was the end of the day of a really massive NFT day, and so I don't know whether we started to reach just NFT drop fatigue by. Okay, Ali says they're not sold out yet.
No,
not
I'll
keeping
buy
up with
you
the Discord
some.
either.
There are 187 left. Do you want me to get you one? You can only buy one at a time, it looks like.
Oh, really? Sure. Yeah, sure, man. They're $25. If you be able to, no problem. I'll send you the.
How many do you want, man?
Just one. Yeah, just one, and I'll send you the ETH. Why not? Like, $25 for an NFT. What the hell is $25? Nothing.
Well, there's 2 today, so I don't know how many they're going to push through. But the first one's sold out. This is the second one of the day.
Okay.
All right. Got you one, man.
Thank you, brother. I'll send you the ETH. And why not, right? Like, let's say it's $25 is definitely worth an experiment and see where this goes.
Oh, I misspoke. For you, it's 125. No, you got it, man. I'll send it to you as soon as I get in my wallet.
No worries, no rush. I appreciate you. Okay, so I don't know. It's not refreshing right now, but I got 9 Mad Cats today. So yes, we got to 5:45. I do believe there was a little bit of fatigue going on. We had so many freaking drops today. We had the Twitter news. There was a lot going on. And I actually don't know that 5 o'clock Eastern time is a great time to drop an NFT. But hey, the world doesn't center around me and Eastern time either. So who really knows? So anyway, so they didn't quite sell out. And on top of that, then they started to having problems with their drop. So they actually adjusted to try to not have problems and avoid what everybody else had issues with, which was gas wars. So they went from at one point everybody thinking that they were going to mint on their website to minting right off of only 3,300 sold for Mad Cats. That's not good. But I will talk a little bit about that in a second. So they went from that to minting right off of OpenSea. And they created 2 packages where you could basically, let me see if I can pull them up because they're still up on the market, obviously. And you could mint either 1 or 3 right off of OpenSea. Here they are. So you can go in right now. You can mint 3 for 0.24, 1 for 0.08. Now, when they first launched, I tried minting. I had at least 5 failures on transactions, and I couldn't mint. They had massive problems with buying these boxes, and I ended up having to get 6 of them, even though I wanted 9 all along. I ended up having to get 6 by minting the individual box because it was all broken. Now, I don't believe I lost gas, which is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the advantages of doing it this way. So the transaction failed, but I didn't lose gas. But you could tell, man, it slowed down their momentum. And now we're in a situation where they are a third of the way sold out, which is not good for a drop. A drop that I was very bullish on, that I minted 9 of, because I thought it was going to be sold out in 5 minutes with the bullishness around it. Now, there was a question about whether the 3 packs were being counted as one. In the Discord, I don't think that was the case. I do believe Colin over here, it probably does look like only 3,300 have been sold. Now, I will tell you though, like, this drop was impacted by the experience of the drop. This had a lot of momentum, and next everybody's getting failures and failures and failures, and they can't make it work, and they just walk away. Like, that's it. They give it their shot. That's how much time we give something these days, right? You give it 5 minutes, you get frustrated, you're out. There's something tomorrow. So I hope to God they recover. They're actually really, I talked to the team. I think they actually really have their head on their shoulder. They actually have a female designer, which is near and dear to my heart, with 3 girls and women all around me. Like you were saying, NFT God, I can't remember if it was here or in the last show we just did. Where you were saying that it was here, right? Like, there's just not enough female influencers in this space. I loved hearing that she was.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said there's not enough female
creators.
NFTs.
Creators.
No, I said there's not enough female-oriented NFTs.
But
well, I'm just saying that's a big difference from what you just said. Because I
You're
think there
right.
are female influencers, but there's not enough female NFTs out there. Like everything's male dominated. Like you see these bowls. There's no female bowl.
I hear you, but
Well, I'm saying that's what I said. I didn't say
no. You're right. And sorry, and you're absolutely right. And I think that there, you know why there aren't that many female NFTs because there's not that much of a female audience, right?
Yes, for sure.
And look, I can tell you that I've bought some female apes that were well underpriced. And the apes themselves, the dress, the blue dress on the apes is a very rare trait. And
wait, they had female apes? I didn't even know that.
They have female dresses. And so
just a dress. Okay.
You could conjure that it's a female ape, right? If you want to, whatever. They have female pink hair as well. And you could say that's a female ape if you want. I thought
they were all males though. Okay.
See, but they're technically just gender neutral. But the problem is that there aren't enough females buying the apes, and to be fair, they didn't look that female-ish either. Like even the ones with the dresses look like male apes.
They were, right? They were male apes. Okay,
but they're targeted. The creators are targeting the market audience, the audience that they have, right? So anyway, the only point I was trying to make is that I love when I see a female creator that hopefully can, her creativity can bring net new women into the space. Sure. And that caught my attention. The art caught my attention. The website was a little bit dodgy for me. It looks like if you look at their website, it's just not great, honestly. Like it does not look good to me. It looks like they put it together in 5 minutes. But the art itself doesn't. So, maybe they hired a cheap website designer, but they have a great artist, creating the NFTs, and I was fine with that. At the end of the day, man, it's just wrong time, wrong day, too many things going on, and they were last.
The cats?
Yes.
The cats?
Mad cats.
We already have gutter cats. I mean, you can't just do another cats right now. That's what's going to sink Crypto Babe because she has her own dogs coming out. There's no way those things are going to sell out. There's no way.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I have to jump off.
All right, guys.
Early morning tomorrow.
All right, Daniel, man. It's nice to see you.
Hey, are you sick, by the way? You sick? You sound a little bit rough.
A little. Under the weather, yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by as always, brother. And, man, let's do this again.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I got 4 of those CNN things.
Nice. Send me one. Come on, commission fee, No, I'm kidding. Just want to let everybody know, just to find me at NFT Blockchain. If you're interested in more, decentralized Web3 content, just covering the technology as a whole. We cover a lot of the utility projects that Poppy talks about all the time. We have a new podcast on Friday with Wax Motif, an EDM DJ. So that'll be sick. And then I'll just go ahead. Yeah.
Nice, brother. Nice.
Yeah. And then Poppy, since, thank you. You're so kind to me, always bringing me on. I'll go ahead and just make the announcement. We have David Younes, the CEO of Ecomi and Vive, coming on in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that'll be a legendary one. So
you missed the whole thing that real quick before you leave then. Do they have a agreement with the NFL? Is that accurate?
So a lot of things are on the works.
No, but do they have a signed deal with the NFL? I've heard from that Birds Discord that you're in that they do.
I don't know. I can't.
But I also say I kind of believe that they do because that Birds what's the name of that Discord?
I don't recall.
It's like yours. Okay. But that Discord also showed the it was like 2 months ago where they showed the Marvel guys in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact same. It's called Birds something and something. But anyway,
they may or may not. There may have been photos leaked.
Yeah, they leaked the Marvel, and they also
could be photoshopped.
I love this. All right,
you can say whatever you want, but
you know what?
Yeah.
we're grilling you. NFT God's grilling you because you're gonna have to grill him, right? Like on your podcast, right? You got to get those
because
answers.
they have a deal. No, they had a deal
Yeah.
with Marvel 2 months ago, and then like 2 weeks after they leaked those pictures, they leaked the NFL news. So you can say whatever you want because you can't divulge the guy's info, but I'm excited about V. That's all I'm saying. That's
I can say. NFT, like to your point, is that there was a lot of rumors and screenshots of Marvel, no confirmations or anything, and then we saw the deal announced officially. So that's all I can say.
Yeah, but someone did some data mining. They pulled that crap out of like some web page somewhere. I remember seeing it. It was like 2 months ago, and they're pulling out the damn Spider-Man and stuff. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Because they showed like there was like 1,000 pictures, and then they like look at this, and they blew it up, and it was Spider-Man. It was nuts.
Yep. I love you guys. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Man.
All right, brother.
You too, man. You're great.
We'll be keeping in touch later.
All right, man. So I
have to go grab something, but I'll tell you one thing about the females. I know our project is we do not have a female dev or anything like that, but I will say this. I mean, it's going to come out in a week anyway. We're going to do special, like five pose, one special pose for each sport. So there'll be 5, but different colors and variations. But for the soccer pose, there's going to be 5 of the 1,000. It's going to be the female U.S. soccer player where she's down on her knees like this after they won the U.S.
She took her shirt off. That one?
Yep. That was her shirt's going to be on. The kangaroo shirts, the jersey or whatever it's going to be on. But that's going to be the pose for the soccer. It's going to be the female in that pose. That's like the most iconic picture that I could think of for soccer aside from like a Pele kick or something.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Good to hear.
No, hopefully it resonates well with the community.
I hope so, man. I really do, man. I think we'll be so much better off with, if it's not just a bunch of men trading, men related tokens and collectibles with each other. So, and I'm biased, of course. I've just always been around female.
Avatars. No, Avasters. They have a lot of females in there. And what they're doing right now, do you know what that is or no?
No, I don't.
I think I'm saying it right. Avasters. Basically it's those things where they basically I keep saying basically. They give you like your own feed, and you can save these things, and as long as you own one, you can put them up for consignment. So you're looking for like legendary ones, like you're looking for the cheap ones with like 2 or 3 legendary traits. And then you consign them and or co-sign. And if someone buys it, you get a percentage of the sale.
Okay.
So it's pretty sweet, but they have a new thing coming out right now where I was just in the site today, but I forgot the name of it. But basically you can combine like 5 of them together, and they let you mix men and females, or male and female now. So you can like come up, like say you bought like 5 of them for like the cheapest ones, and they're all commons. You can combine, say you all have like 2 or 3 traits of legendary. You can combine all of those and make like an ultimate one with like almost all legendary traits. So that's like what they did. This is the fifth and final season of it. But they allow you to combine the male and female now. I don't know if that was always in the picture, but now it is.
Cool.
So I mean, I sold 2 epics in the last few months, and they're both females. So I don't know if that plays into the whole combining it, but I think females are buying the stuff too. I mean, it's not just male. I mean, there are some females. It's just they're kind of outspoken, right?
Yeah. Well, man, it's unfortunate for Mad Cats. It really is. I thought.
What happened with that? Like you said, it was a female-driven.
Well, it's a good. I still actually. By the way, it's literally been 6 hours, like from the moment that it launched. But they did sort of change course to minting off of OpenSea. They had some issues. They had a lot of contract failures, and I'm not sure if that slowed down their momentum. On top of the fact that it was just a long day with a lot of drops today. I did save my ETH for Mad Cat. Like that's how bullish I still am. That I minted 9 of them, and only
Mad Cat, or was it Militia Cat?
Sorry, no, it's called Mad Cat Militia.
Oh, militia. Okay.
Right here. It's right here on the screen. Mad Cat Militia.
I can't read. I can never read people's screens, man.
It's all good. That's
Is it
you
my
got it.
screen
You're probably
or is it
looking
your
at a.
screen?
You're looking
No,
at a little tiny laptop.
everything's just it's so pixelated. I cannot read. I can never read anybody's screen.
Anyway, still bullish on it. The fact that it didn't sell out in 6 hours in NFT time is a problem. It should have sold out by now,
Yeah.
right? We had 2 others sell out in 5 minutes, it felt like today. So that raises some questions. But, I'll probably go into the Discord tonight, and I guarantee you it's probably a bloodbath because they haven't sold out and people are upset and they had issues with the drop. And you know what? Let's see what happens tomorrow, and let's see if they sell out.
It was a really bad day to have a problem with your drop, though, for real. And that was so much competition out there. What was the initial price point on these?
0.075.
Oh, that's right. You point. All right.
And the last, by the way, if anybody's interested in buying it right now, check the floor, because right before we got on, there was 1 or 2 under mint price, because people were already starting to panic because
for sure.
of the lack of demand, right? So, there you go. So, whoa. Yep. If you were going to mint, guys, don't mint. I would buy these up.
What's the price it say? What's it say for lowest ask?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 0.068. There's 3 at 0.068.
Oh, it's not low enough yet. I want to see it lower before I buy.
And then 0.07.
It's going to go lower. I bet by tomorrow it's going to be like 0.5 or less if they're not selling them.
If they're not selling, yes, these will go down.
Honestly, I don't think these might not sell out. Not with the whole gutter cat news. Like, why would you buy another cat when the gutter cats are the cat now? I mean, there's only space for so many animals, and how are you going to have multiple animals in every space? Like, as I was saying earlier, my buddy, I was having him make many different types. Like, kangaroos was not our first choice. Like, he made some aliens, and they crush alien boys. But does he want to compete with alien boys as his first project? No. I mean, why? I mean, I just don't. Once you're not.
Do you want me to tell you why I didn't buy gutter cats today when they went down, and I bought these?
Yeah, I'm listening. I said go grab something, but yeah, I hear you.
And this is just me. I don't love the gutter cat art, and this is a very personal thing. I'm not an art critic. I could totally be wrong. Who cares? I don't know, man. Like, let's put it this way: the gold, like the cat you have, like that you said you had, that sold, the fish scales, the tats, right?
I did not like the fish scales. I did not have a tats either.
Actually, you're right. You're right. I did actually love the fish scales, but the gold tats, the gray tats, and the gold ones, they look pretty sick, man. Like, don't get me wrong.
They do.
The really expensive cats look really sick, but the floor cats, every single time for the last, I don't know, how long did they go launch? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? It feels like 6 months ago.
Man.
It was a long time ago in our world.
NFT land, it was like 6 months ago.
6 months ago, right? Every time I went to the floor and I went for a 0.12, 0.15 cat, I didn't like them. I didn't like the way they looked. And again, hey, I hope you like them. It just wasn't my thing.
I did.
And then when I saw the Mad Cats and I saw their art, then I said, well, I kind of like these better. And again, so that's why I minted these over buying gutter cats. In the end, who the hell knows?
Wait, how many do you have again?
9.
So, and how many gutter cats do you have?
0.
See, I think you're kind of being biased here, honestly. I just do. I mean,
yeah.
You don't. Well, yeah, for sure you're being biased. I mean, there's no way you're not, because you own 9 of these things. And you can't sell them. There's no way you're going to sell them right now.
Oh, you mean bias? No, I'm actually telling you.
I think you're being biased because you don't have a gutter cat and you own 9 of these things and you don't want to FUD these.
No, bro. I'm actually telling you why I just minted 9. And we might get off the phone, and if I move some ETH over, I might literally buy this floor up. Like, I'm actually telling you why I bought these over the gutter cats. I'm not trying to.
What are those? What are
I'm
those
not trying
offers?
to fund anybody, man. I don't like. I'm not here with no kind of interest other than
All right, how much are those offers right there? I can't read.
points. Oh, the offers are 0.02.
Oh, that's not even good, man.
No. This is not in a good state right now. So I might actually buy these for that reason. Well, all I'm telling you
I
is
want it, man. I want. I save your money for a sandbox tomorrow, dude.
I have enough sandbox, to be honest. I'm okay
Really,
with.
give me some of them, man.
Why? But the sandbox
you-
is such a long game, man. Like,
What do you have? Sandbox next to Dingaling?
I have sandbox next to Dingaling. I have sandbox next
Wait,
to
how do you have
Zed.
sandbox next to Dingaling?
Not bordering him. I'm really close to him though. I'm literally
How
like.
are you in that section when they sell that to you? I don't know how it works.
I just look at the market every day. I think I looked at the market. No, hold on. I think I looked at the market.
When did they sell those plots?
Depends. By the way, like you understand, Dingaling has a lot of land. So
I'm talking about the big one he has that's on sale tomorrow, right by him. All those yellows.
Dude, he's got big ones on the last drop.
I can't, on it, man. I want to show you what I want to buy tomorrow.
I can't show you the map. I'll tell you, like, I really can't because
it won't work. Yeah,
it'll just crap my computer out, man. It craps out my computer when I'm not streaming.
Yeah,
that's one of my problems with that map. But I can tell you right now.
Here, I'll share it. I can do it.
Yeah, you share it.
Sandbox.io.
Yeah.
It might crap mine out. I don't know yet, but I have a pretty good computer, so maybe. Wait, sandbox.io? It gave me welcome to NGINX.
Let's try it and see if it refreshes. I picked this up on the last drop.
What, your land?
Yeah. Oh, well, I've picked up 3 now. So
it's called sandbox.game, dude. Not
.game. Yeah.
Oh, you're in? All right.
No, it's when you click on view map. So let's try it. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I'll show you my spot. This one is the one that's beside Zed.
Is it abutting it, like right next to it?
Right. I mean, pretty close. It's not. There it is. You can actually see it.
It's not touching it though. Okay.
No, it's not touching it.
It says Zed now. It did not say Zed last week.
So let me give you a hint, man. I don't think you want to be very careful trying to get something bordering. And I did, by the way. I did try, but this sold out in 3 seconds. And the chances that if you try to buy this piece of land, right, bordering Dingaling or whoever,
it's up there. It's up there.
Yeah, that one. That's tomorrow's drop. But hold on, let me explain this. The chances of you being able to buy this on the drop are very, very slim. So if you miss, because it sells out in 3 seconds, if you miss on your first shot, you may actually miss, period. Now, with this drop, I actually did try to buy a couple. I tried really fast. They failed, and I started to move away from the bordering ones, and I landed that one, which actually is still a premium lot, and it's still really close.
Oh, so, you still paid? You paid 4,000 sand for that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about. All right. Could you, since you're here right now, could you tell me exactly how it works? Tell me how it works exactly. Like, how does it work? Because I heard you have like 2 hours to claim it after you already, or 2 hours to pay for it after you claimed it. Like, just go through how it works exactly. Like, say, open up the site tomorrow at 8:50. What do I need to do? I already have my sand loaded up. I already have ETH for the transaction loaded up. What do I do exactly? Could you explain that part to me? Because I've never done it.
You're this exact map, this exact view that you're seeing is what you're gonna see. The colors, I'm telling you right now, on every drop, I've been in 3 sandbox drops, I think.
You talking about gray, right? Gray or yellow?
The colors, you're gonna be so confused. It is so annoying. Like I know.
What are you showing right now? Can I show my screen and you tell me what I need to do?
I'm in the map. This is the sandbox map.
Well, click on next week's then on the bottom.
Okay, so you're gonna go here.
No, on the bottom. Just click the next week right down there. Go down to the left.
No,
and
I'm
click
sure I'm showing you. Hold on, it's right here.
Yeah, all that gray.
So-
So the gray's on sale and not the blue, right?
Correct.
And the
The
yellow.
gray and the yellow. So if you want a premium lot, which are very difficult to come by,
Wait, why they go that fast? They're like boom, 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 gone.
3 seconds they sold out. 3 seconds. So
Captain Dad Pants got one.
here's what. Yeah, I got one too. But here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna click on, like, as soon as the timer. Let's say it is 9 a.m. tomorrow Eastern, right? So
Do you refresh? Do I need to refresh?
You click on, just click,
Okay.
and you will get a buy now button down here. As soon
Okay.
as you have to scroll down, which is also another pain, but you have to scroll down, and you scroll down and you'll see a buy land. It's called, I think it's buy land button.
Okay.
And you have to be faster at sniping that than anybody else was.
Well, it's whoever clicks it first, right? Because once you click it, it's yours.
It gets reserved for you, and then you're okay. It's a little bit different than OpenSea.
Then you have 2 hours to come back and buy it. So then you can go click more stuff.
I just paid, man.
But I talked to guys last night. It wasn't with you. It was the other guy who reminds me of you. The other dingle baby. What's his name? Baki. I don't know. Your guys' avatars look a little similar. You know, talking about or no? We shared one of those blobs together. It's Bakri.
I don't know.
He's one of the mods of the Plunge Fathers thing with the cool cats.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I always get you guys mixed up for some reason.
That's funny. Okay. Point being, so maybe there's a trick to getting multiple lands. I was only trying to get one.
Baka Party. But Brilliant Green was telling us last night that that you can click it, and once you click it and you reserve it, you can go buy other stuff, and you have like 2 hours to come back and buy it. Actually,
yeah, but it sold out in 3 seconds. Like, it was all gone.
All of it.
So by the time I went to click on anything else, I kept clicking, gone. Bro. I clicked for half an hour. I didn't stop, by the way.
But you clicked it and you bought and waited for that whole transaction to go through. I'm wondering if I can click it, secure and then go to another place.
I didn't wait for anything. So
you did not, but others did.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, as with MetaMask, as with anything in MetaMask, right? As soon as you sign off the transaction, you're back here clicking. And I had no idea whether I got the piece of land or not. I kept going. I did
exactly. Doesn't tell you that.
Well, the transaction's processing, as in everything else that we play with.
But he told me once the transaction's processing, you got it. You can move on.
I did. Apparently, I did. Yeah, I did later. I literally didn't know if I got the land until I checked my OpenSea, by the way, because this screen eventually froze and it was dead, and the map died. The map died. So anyway, but I clicked forever because, so you know, some of the reservations they come back.
Yeah, so I heard that too.
Yeah, so they come back. So you do stay on the screen and you're clicking, man. You're gonna be, dude. Tomorrow, you're going to click on everything here, just trying your best to see if you can pick up a piece of land. And, you know, whatever you get, because it sells out in 3 seconds. So you can't be really too picky about what you end up getting.
I'm going in with 3 different accounts and 3 different computers.
My other piece of land is here, which is really close to the Bored Apes and Dingaling. And I didn't buy this on the drop. On this drop, I lost out. I literally couldn't even buy one thing. And then I got another piece of land bordering something that I actually don't know what it is. Because here, right on the corner there. Now, let me ask you this. I want to know this. I have a question about tomorrow's drop. Why are people excited to buy land by Dingaling?
I just want to put up a taco stand, man. I'm gonna slay some tacos next to him, dude. All I know is he hasn't told us what he's gonna do, but he says it's gonna be huge what he does with his plots.
But look at this plot here.
Yeah.
And this one.
Yeah, but he wants the one over by Bored Apes. He said that's gonna be his main one.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
And
not
that one,
that
and that
one.
one,
No, the
and that
other
one.
one.
So,
Oh yeah, you're right. That is the Bored Apes right there.
So this is why I bought this piece of land, because
I
I'm
might
close.
go buy the secondary on these ones over there. Yeah.
Because I'm really close to the Bored Apes. I want to know why everybody wants to buy this land, because Dingaling is an investor, not a creator.
Yeah, but he said he's going to make it. He's going to do something with this for sure.
Awesome.
I don't know. Maybe he's bullshitting me.
No, he's not bullshitting anybody.
He doesn't do that.
Dude, that guy's not bullshitting nobody.
I know he doesn't. I'm saying it facetiously. Go up though. Here's what I want. I want to buy that estate right there next to that. But it's a stupid Yeti there now. I don't want to be by a Yeti. Those are dead. I want to buy that. I want to buy that estate right there. Oh no, go down to Dingaling, the big one. I want to buy that. No, the one to the right of him, the 9x9. I want to buy that. What do those sell for? What do those 9x9 sell for?
Oh man, I haven't even looked up the price on those. You can buy it right now. You can buy it right now.
No, you can't. No, you can't. It's gonna be auction. But I talked to the sandbox creator dude, and he told me I could DM me, and he's gonna send me like the past transactions, the pricing and everything. No, you can't buy it yet. It's gonna be auctioned starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's on the Medium site saying it, but I want to buy that.
Yeah,
you think it's gonna be more than $10,000?
What's ETH at? So basically more than 4 ETH?
That's like 4 ETH. So yeah,
4 ETH. I think so. Right. Yeah, I do.
You think it'll be more? I meant to say 10 ETH.
No, I don't think it'll be more than 10 ETH.
Because I could probably get a group of guys together to get 10 ETH together to buy that, and then we just share it and do it. Like you can actually rent this stuff out pretty soon too. You can rent, or you can do it now if you want to trust the person, but you still hold the key to it, and but you can rent this stuff out and let people build upon your stuff.
Where's the Yeti? I don't even see it. That's a cat.
Oh, it's up to the left. Up to the left, dude. I don't want to be by that crap. Ugh.
Oh, right come on, bro. Come on. Look at that beauty. Look at that piece of beauty.
Those are crap, dude. Those are dead, dude.
I'm kidding, man. I actually made a good call on those, and I didn't mint them. And
why are those even premium? Ugh.
Well, so obviously, right? Like anything besides the state is a premium.
You actually know what I want to buy? Go zoom in on that big Dingaling again. I want to buy the 4 right above him, right next to the on sale. Those 4, but there's no way I will get all 4. Yeah, I want all 4 of those in that little square.
So does everybody else looking at tomorrow's drop.
For sure. But I mean, those are the 4 that I really want to get. Or even the 4, but there's no way you're going to be able to get all 4 because someone's going to snipe one of them ones in the middle, and then they're going to do what the guy did him on a Million Pieces. You saw that, right? On Million Pieces, Dingaling has like a huge big block, and some guy got the block right in the middle because of gas was being stupid. So Dingaling has this big huge block, and then one guy's right in the middle. I told him just like make that into like a mole or something. So what he did was, I don't even know if the guy offered him like to sell it to him. So he made like he just went up farther in North America and just made one like double the size of the one original. It's so big. Go to Million Pieces and look at what he has there. Like he has so much stuff going on in that map.
So I've heard of Million Pieces, and it's not a project that I don't know. I haven't done any research on it yet.
Well, now it's not really a good investment because you're not going to get the pieces, what they say. Because back in the earlier adopters, every time you bought one, you got a lot more pieces that would be basically worth like a token, I guess, than it is. They only have so many left now. Like I think I have 2 properties, and mine are worth about 300 and something pieces, I guess. I think that's what it's called. But now there's only like 93 left total, so it's not even worth really buying them for that reason.
I see. Okay.
So go over to North America and look. You'll see this big Dingaling pop up. But I'll show you the one I was talking about where it's like a little Dingaling. It's not a little. None of this shit's little. I mean, this guy is crazy. Not crazy, but you know what I'm saying. he apes into everything. It's down. It's way down. It's in the blue stuff. Your stuff's not loading.
Yeah, it's I can't. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there he is.
Right
there he
there.
is. Yeah, yeah.
But look, but that's his too. See the light blue one underneath it, like 3 rows underneath where it starts. No, 3 rows down to CN, the light blue. Underneath the big D, underneath the big ghost. See all that? There's a guy that owns like the very middle piece of this.
Oh, okay.
So instead of paying that guy whatever he wanted for that little tiny piece that he owns, he just made this huge bigger one above it. It's so funny. Here, you'll find mine over here. Go right. No, back where you just were. I'm like the dark blue. I'm like in those black parts right in the middle of the dark blue.
In here?
Yeah, but go right a little bit, like 3 more. Yeah, I'm over here. I own one of those guys over there.
Okay.
Somewhere. I don't know which one, but I bought that, and then I bought an island on the north part of Russia. I only own 2 pieces, man. I'm not rich. These things cost 0.1 each. I mean, it's not like I'm not dingling.
Yeah, no, nobody is. Clearly, nobody is.
No.
No, I've never seen anybody in my life that just buys and doesn't sell. Like, how?
Yeah, I know.
At what point does the liquidity run out for him? Because
I don't think it will.
Is it infinite money? Like, what?
I think he's I don't know the guy personally. Nobody does, and I don't really talk to him about his personal stuff either. But my opinion of him is basically he's an early adopter of crypto, many different kinds, probably Bitcoin for sure because it made a lot, and ETH and whatever else. And I think he's just diversifying it and going with that. And if you keep buying NFTs, you never have to really disclose to anybody else except for the blockchain of what you're doing. Right? I mean,
but at some point we all run out of liquidity, right? Like,
well, what if he here? You know, something that's really crazy is he told me he's a small fish in the pond he roams in. Like, that's craziness, right?
Yeah, I believe that because even amongst my crypto friends,
yeah,
I'm a small fish, and they haven't come over to NFTs yet.
But he's saying he's a small fish. And he's like the biggest fish in the whole
in this space. So I believe that, put it this way, he clearly made some really good decisions with crypto early on and whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is there are still many dinglings in the crypto
and
space
they're bigger,
that have
and
not way bigger that have not come over.
And they're gonna come.
Yeah.
He was telling me one day, or I don't know if he was talking to me personally, he was talking to someone, that he knows people that own over like 10,000 Bitcoins each. Like, how much money is 10,000 Bitcoins?
A lot. A lot.
It's a crazy amount. Did you hear about the guy today? Did you hear about the guy that died today? He had like $1 billion in Bitcoin or something?
No. Who died? No.
Oh, Google it real quick. I forgot his name. Maybe he owned a lot of them. He died at like 41 years old or something.
What death cross? I don't know. Bitcoin death?
He drowned. I don't see it right away.
Yeah, in Costa Rica.
Yeah, you found it?
Yeah.
See, it could be fake. Remember that one guy that he like had all those Bitcoin equities with everybody, and they all say he faked his death?
The Canadian, he was Canadian. I don't know if you're talking about the Canadian quadriga.
I think I am. Yeah, the guy that said it was a Ponzi scheme and everything.
Yeah, he died in India.
They're saying he died, but a lot of people think he faked that death in order not to pay back the investors.
Mircea Popescu.
But how much did he own? He owned a lot. They say
like over $1 billion. Over $1 billion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. How many is that? Does it say how many he owned?
Well,
I just read that story today, man. That's nuts.
Dude, this computer's so slow when I'm streaming. But it could.
What's
it's
Bitcoin
easy.
at now? Like 40?
30? No, like 32.
We down to 30. So I don't know. I don't know crypto at all, man. I know ETH. That's all I know. Oh my god, there's so many zeros. Divided by 30,000.
What? What did I just do? I think I've been drinking too much.
Yeah, you click the seed and it's clear. Here, I'll do it, man. Here.
Yes, yeah, no, he does. He owes about 32,000 Bitcoins. Sorry, I was right.
Here. 1 billion.
Wow.
Divided by 30.
I gotta stop drinking, guys. Anyway, so he has a lot of Bitcoin. Yeah, 31,000. I was right.
Bitcoins.
He owns a lot of Bitcoin, and he can.
He did.
He did, and he's dead. And I hope that he left his wife or significant other or next of kin.
The seed code. Yeah.
I really had it stored in some kind of hardware wallet, and that somebody has access to that hardware wallet.
I need to talk to you maybe tomorrow. I downloaded that, or I bought the thing on Amazon, the hardware wallet.
Yeah.
A cold wallet.
Yeah.
And I already screwed up, man. Like I already lost myself like 0.2 because I didn't understand how the program was working, and I sent ETH to WETH, and it's gone now. It's gone. I'll never get that back. I'm like that guy in Squatch where he sent like a lot more though. What he sent like 3 ETH to, or 3 WETH to ETH, or he screwed up and lost a lot more than I did.
The lesson is always send like 2% of 1% of whatever you want to send.
And see what it does.
And then if it works, then you send the rest. And I've been doing this for 4 years, and I still do it every single time.
Yeah,
I never send a full amount. I'll never send 1 Bitcoin across the wire. Like, not happening for me. Like, way too much risk doing that. So
you have Bitcoins, huh? You actually have full Bitcoins. That's nice.
I used to. Honestly, man, I've been selling a lot for NFTs and ETH. Like, I've been honestly, like, it's crazy how much I've kind of look. I still think Bitcoin is awesome and I'm bullish on it, but I don't know that that's where I'm going to make the most money over the next 4 years. So
I don't think you will.
Putting my money in where I think, I'm a little bit of a degen too. So I'm going to put my money into more crazy stuff because it is money that I can lose. Like, I'm not playing with money that I shouldn't lose. I'm not living off of it, which is different. If I was living off of my crypto, I would have a lot more in Bitcoin right now than I do.
Well, because that's more like a stable coin than anything.
Yeah.
I mean, although it did drop, it's going to go back up because 80% of it's now owned by institutional investors.
Yeah. It will be, its goal someday is to become a currency, and for it to become a currency, then it has to stabilize to some degree, and it'll have ups and downs, but it can't forever have the volatility that it has today.
But what's crazy about it is I heard like over 50% of it's now just stored in cold storage vaults underground by institutional investors now. It's just stored, and they have miners that mine the stuff, and they just keep allocating it to those things and just storing it there. Yeah. And they're paying banks basically to have a vault underground in cold storage where it will never be lost.
Yep. Yeah, they're paying Gemini. Gemini is one of the biggest changes.
Oh, is it Gemini?
Yeah, they're doing lots of custodial storage of crypto and stuff like that. So yeah.
So how long you did that stuff? How long have you been doing crypto? 4 years, you said, right?
4 years, yeah. For 5 years now, actually, right? Like kind of like 5 years. So
how at the peak of your crypto trading, what's the most amount of Bitcoins you owned at one point?
Oh man, I don't want to talk about that. That I can't answer.
Is it like 30 or something?
No, not that much. No, less than that.
Because Bitcoin was not that much 4 years ago compared to now.
Well, it went up to 20K. Okay, so
no. Before that, but that bump, and then it went all the way back down. It was like at $800.
Yeah, it went down to the cheapest I ever saw Bitcoin was $3,800.
$3,800, and that was like last February or something, right?
That
Like
was
right
COVID. Like
yeah, right
COVID
before
drop.
the COVID.
Yeah.
And ETH was all the way down to like 600 or something.
70.
Wait, 7?
70.
70? Oh my gosh.
70. So if you're wondering how people have so much ETH right now,
Oh yeah, they bought it
why are
there.
people throwing an ETH at this and an ETH at that? And well, they bought us $70, man. Like
$70. That's
70, bro.
That's craziness.
That
man.
was only in March, man. That was only March, COVID March. Now
Yep.
2 years. I can't believe we've been in COVID for 2 years
and
already.
Bitcoin was at 38 then. And
yeah,
and
and
it went all the way
Bitcoin
up
was
to
at 38.
60 plus. So if you bought that Bitcoin at 38, say you threw like 100 G's on that thing, and then you sold it all at 60. That's like buying Top Shot and selling in mid-February, right?
Yeah.
Instead of still holding it.
Yeah.
Oh
so
man,
I don't have as much as you think I do because I actually got into Bitcoin after the pump on the way down. So the first Bitcoin I bought was at 12K. It was literally the first one. I remember the first day I bought my Bitcoin. I literally took my work bonus. I had $12,000 sitting there. Bitcoin was at 12,000. I remember I fucking just bought one Bitcoin. And that was that ended up being a 3-year freaking journey of bear market. So it's not like I had, a crazy amount of liquidity when we're getting to Bitcoin at 3,800. Not only that, first of all, the 3,800 lasted a second. That's how it works, right? It's not like it sits there at 3,800 for 5 years. So it lasts a second. By the time you turn around, it's up at 6,000 again. And the hardest thing to do is to buy in that moment when literally the whole world is panicking that we're in the middle of a pandemic is starting, the world's going to end. Basically, nothing. It was unprecedented.
No, you didn't want to buy anything. Everybody wanted to hoard their money at that point.
Exactly. So, I didn't go all in. I should have, but I didn't. Didn't go all in on ETH. I bought a little. I've bought all the way down. Put it that way. Little bit at a time. Anything that I could, anytime that I had liquidity, I would buy it. And, it did okay.
Baccarat party just talked to me. Hey, sorry, bro, but out of the house. I invite him on my show tonight too. I swear to God, I get you guys mixed up all the time in the Discord. I don't know why, I just do. So do you actually work? Do you have a real job anymore, or do you
100%? No, I do, man. I do. I've never in my life sold any crypto that I own, ever.
What do you mean? It's everybody else's or part of the liquidity pool?
No. I've never sold it into fiat currency, so I don't live off of that. So I have to work. I don't live off of any investments I've ever made. So I have to work because I pretend that doesn't exist. And then I buy ducks and apes and horses and
we waste our money. Yeah, we waste our money. Like I buy stupid shit too. Like, dude, did you see I think it was last night. It was last night or the night before in Squatchland. You weren't there, but these guys were like just buying these lottery ticket type things. It's like scratch. Like Papa Wade's came into the Discord. I call him Papa Wade's now because he's always like, hey, Sonny. I'm just joking, but he was like talking in the thing, and he was like, he's like, now you guys are just gambling your ETH. Like I don't even. Jason's still here, right? What were you guys buying? Type it in, dude. They're buying these things where like
I missed this one.
It was like
thank God.
I think it was last night or 2 nights ago. It was totally a lottery thing where like it's basically like you're just like scratching off a lottery ticket and hopefully you get something good. And Wade's came into the Discord like, so what? Now you guys are that bored? You're just buying this stuff now? It was hilarious. Like, oh, come on, dude. He's acting like he doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go find it, dude, because it was hilarious. And I think someone actually did hit a good one. Like, they hit a really good one. It was those things that came out today.
The DGen life, man. We're living a DGen life. Like, we're just trying to see what the hell's going to hit and what's going to stick to, right? Like,
yeah, that's what Wade said, though. He's like, come on, man. You guys are doing this? Today they were calling it Wizard Lottery time. I had to find a comment from Wade, so it was hilarious when he just popped in there. I can't find it. I'm not good with searching. But whatever they were buying, man, it was like some just pixelated stuff, and it was like 5 of them, and they're basically like, all right, I'm gonna buy 5 more now just to try to get a good one, and it maybe it's good, maybe it's not, but it was just so random. What's the rarity lottery? What's that? Do you know what he's talking about?
No. But I wasn't there when you're talking about whatever you're talking about. I wasn't there.
Oh, I just popped in for a minute and I saw it. It was hilarious, his comment though. Like, because he's been around for longer than most of us, I think.
Sure.
I know he has.
In the
And,
NFT space, yeah, for sure.
And he knows, like, dude, don't just blow your money on junk that's gonna go into like a burn wallet. And you know what he's really high on right now is those Voxies, because they're giving back tokens. And I heard they're giving back like 20,000 a month or something, and it hasn't started yet. And they haven't sold out yet. But the thing is, they have that crazy bonding curve where right now they're like 0.32 versus back in the day you could get them for 0.04.
Which one? Because there's 2. There's Voxo Dois.
Just Voxies.
Oh yeah, I got those. Yeah, these guys.
And they have there they are, and they have a game. They have it.
Yeah, they have a game, and they have really nice. Like, you can see the demo of their game, and we're gonna actually be able to play it pretty soon.
Yeah, and, that's what I heard.
I have an alien Voxy with an egg, and this is the best one I have. But yeah, man, I like this. I like this too because I think it is a long, man, these things have been around for a long time, right? But it's one of those things that will get so much hype as soon as like the game gets in your hands, right?
As soon as you have the utility, it's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He I don't want to dox a dude, but I know he had at one point over like 100 of them. And he probably still does, because he's banking on collecting those the tokens. But the same thing for Million Pieces. They're giving away, it's like a DAO too, and Dingling probably owns most of it, man. He owns a ton of it.
Yeah.
And, Jason. He's gonna make a lot of money off that stuff. I mean, there's a whole, like, what about those punk comics? You have those?
I don't think you want to get me started on that one.
Oh, how many do you have, man? A lot?
Do you really want to get me started on that one?
Sure, I love them. I had 2 left. I'm holding them because that night when they came out, I totally screwed up, and I was like selling them for like too low, that I bought them for too high. I don't even know what I was doing. It's one of those nights, man, where.
How do I say this politically correct? I don't know if you want to get me started on this.
Oh, is it a bad story? Then never mind.
I don't invest in people I don't trust. And I'll leave it at that. And I did. And I sold all of them, and I will never regret that decision, and I will never look back. And I don't give a shit what happens with
Who is the guy? Who is the guy that you don't trust? That Rooster guy?
Rooster? Who's Rooster?
I thought he was the Punk Comics guy.
No, the guy who owns the guy who runs Punk's Comics is Beanie. Like, everybody knows.
It's Beanie. I thought it was Rooster. Oh.
No, it's Beanie. Yeah. And you know what? Like, this is all I'll say. I don't really give a shit what happens with him and what he sells and what he doesn't. I think when you invest in something, you invest in the team. Like, you really have to. Either you're degen, like Jason says, and me, and I've totally done a lot of.
Me too. Stuff, we all are.
Right? Either you're degen, but the Punks Comics is a long hold. And by the way, like, the idea behind the Punks Comics are that you're going to basically. Either you're going to burn them or you're going to stake them. So you're in it to win it with Punks Comics. And so if you and you know what, that's like a marriage, bro. Like, if you don't believe in what the owner of that business is doing, you're stuck with him, and it's not going to be that easy to get out at that point. And I made a decision, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago. Luckily, it was the top of Punks Comics, because they've gone down quite a bit since then, to sell them all. And I did. And I put it out on Twitter, and I tweeted right at him. I told him I'm selling you shit because I actually don't trust you. And that's fine. It is what it is. I don't care. Honestly, I'm not trying to bring drama into the game or anything. But literally, when you don't care for someone, then you probably shouldn't be invested in the project. And that was the decision that I made. That's all.
See, here's where that guy. I don't even know who Beanie is. I just know the dude has like 20,000 followers or something, and people listen to the guy. He fudded the heck out of Bulls.
Yes, he did.
Fudded the heck. But then, in his live on his Twitter Spaces, he's like, "Oh, look at this! All these people wanted. Look how high the gas is." He bought over 100 of them.
Right.
And then he asked the Bulls guy to come on their show, and you know what they said?
No, I know.
Nope,
they said no.
We're not coming on your show, dude. Because no, we don't. They basically don't trust the guy. I mean, what?
So NFT God, my decision, if they went on the show with him, would have been to sell my Bulls. That's how passionate I am about this subject. I would have sold my Bulls.
Yeah, probably
so
because
they made a very good decision in terms of seeing who to align themselves with. And if I saw that kind of if I saw that progress, I would have been very sketched out if I saw the FUD that happened. I watched the FUD, I read it all, and then all of a sudden oh my God, wait, so people actually like this, and I've done no research on it, so maybe I should buy it, and then I buy it, and then now because I'm an influencer, let me convince the Bulls to come on my Twitter space and talk to me. If the Bulls actually went and talked to him, I'd probably have been like, okay, well, you're just one of them. So I'm just going to sell my Bulls too.
I need 1 minute. I have to go to use the bathroom. And I'll come back and I have what Wade said. I found it.
All right. And then I got to wrap up.
Yeah, that's good.
But Jason, I appreciate that. It's not a personal thing. I don't want anybody to think dude, I don't hate anybody. At the end of the day, they're all, many of them are just personalities that, behind the screen, you actually don't know who's there. And much of this is a play to actually get more of a user base. But man, I'm either going to FOMO into something and invest in something because of FOMO and then get out usually, or try to get out. And if I can't get out, then if I don't sell, it's because I'm just stubborn about not selling at a major loss. But if I'm going to be investing in a long-term project where I have to stake my assets, you're basically getting into a DAO with this person, and you're trusting that this DAO is going to basically take off and they're going to make the right decisions and that you're going to have a vote and a say. Well, when that happens, man, you're getting into a government. Basically, you're a part of a government. And if you don't believe in the head of the government, why would you ever work for the head of a government? And that's what literally Punk's comics are all about. So you better believe in the team. Now, their artist, Chris Wall, he seems like a cool guy. I've actually talked to him offline too. He seems like a fine guy.
Who is it? I'm sorry, Chris Long?
Chris Wall is their artist that they hired. And, he seems like a fine guy. But, man, when the CEO, kind of rubs you the wrong way, then don't. There's so many projects out there that I'd rather invest in something else. And if you guys, if he floats your boat, then invest. Do you?
No, I don't really know. I mean, so what's your take on this? I mean, being me right now, I have two comics left, and what do you think the value of those are if I stake or burn them versus selling them right now for 0.21, which will take a loss? Should I just hold them now?
You paid 0.2, so you wouldn't take a loss now.
No, I paid more than that because.
Oh, you didn't mint them?
No, and you weren't in the score that night. I totally screwed up. I wasn't paying attention, and I was being dumb. I was basically selling them for no profit, and then I bought back in for higher than I should have.
It's tough, man, dude. This one, I'm being very honest with you that I'm biased about. The cats, I honestly don't feel I was, but here I'm being biased because I'm passionate about not investing in someone that I don't trust.
So would you suggest that I sell them right now for a loss and just move on?
It's a tough question to ask me. I didn't sell because I didn't think they weren't going to have value in the future. I sold because I don't believe in the person that's running the project.
All right, let me say it one more way.
That's a personal thing.
I'll put it a different way.
Yeah.
Would you rather sell these for a loss and invest in sandbox properties tomorrow?
Me personally, I am so bullish on the sandbox, man.
So am I.
Long term, I think there is no doubt for me that the sandbox is one of my top 3 projects. And the Punks is one of the last projects I would put my money in. So you're asking me an easy question to tell you, like, yeah, I'm so freaking bullish on Sandbox. Now, financially, one may play out better than the other. The Punks comics may go to the moon. I don't know, like the DAO that he's creating.
I don't really think they do. It's a stupid comic. I don't.
Or like the Punks token may go to the moon. Whatever. All I'm saying is, one thing's for sure though, they're going to be more volatile than the Sandbox. The Sandbox is a long game, right? So different investment. I invested in Punks comics thinking it was the long game before I knew who the person was. Then I started following him on Twitter, and then next, 4 weeks in, I'm like, you know what it is, man. You know what it like really got to me is, I've been around this space for 4 years now, and for 4 years, I have seen really toxic,
disingenuous people.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Disingenuine people that come into the space that will do anything to abuse their power. And as soon as I can smell that from a mile away, man, because I've seen too many bad crypto projects go south with rug pulls, and I'm not saying Punks Comics is a rug pull, but I'm saying
I don't think they are.
It's not. There's no I'm in it for this community. I want you to succeed. I want you to win. I don't feel any of those vibes. I feel like I will step on any toes to get to where I want to get to. I will do whatever the hell it takes to get to where I want to get to. And I'm not making shit up. Like, if you watch the private tweets that Art Chick released about Beanie and their conversation, and he talked about he ran a hackers community.
Who is this guy? I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Art Chick released like these.
Who's that guy? Who's
the same part? What do you? Oh, Art Chick. That's Art Chick. Art Chick is the one that the girl we think she's a girl, but girl
Art Chick. Okay. What'd she say?
So she released some tweets about, and who knows, because nobody trusts Art Chick either, by the way. So, but it was a conversation. I don't think he denied it. So it was a conversation about how he runs this hacker community, and 100,000 people, and blah blah blah, and like blah blah. Whatever, bro. You're not that important. Sorry, it's just yeah, I know, bro. It's dumb. You know what it is? It's freaking high school drama, and I can't stand high school drama.
What did she say this hacker community does? I just don't know anything what you're talking about.
I don't even want to talk about this shit. It's so high school. It's not even. It's high school. It's like I was the guy in high school where if somebody abused their power, it really bothered me for whatever reason, man. Like moral compass, whatever it is. If I saw someone abusing their power to abuse little people, it always really bugged me. So I always tried to stand up for the little people. And trust me,
too.
Beanie's not the little people. He's the bully in the space. That's a fact.
What do you think about like Elon Musk? Like he basically made Bitcoin go super high, then crash. And like, what about that guy? There's no SEC involved. So is he is he a beanie?
So here, the interesting, and some may have the opposite reaction to what I have with Elon Musk, but Elon Musk loves to stick it to franchises and government, and
he does.
He's actually for, like, his message is usually for the little people.
I love.
He's filthy rich.
I love the guy, and I read two of his autobiographies that are not his because he never did one himself.
Yeah, me too.
But he gave published reports to other people, and I read them both. I read about how he sold his a game when he was 8 years old to some corporation. That's how he made his first amount of money. I know everything. I love the guy. I love everything about the guy, and I really don't give a shit what he does. I don't give a crap what he does, good or bad. I like the guy no matter what he does.
So when have you seen, like, you're asking me to compare? When have you seen? Let me say. When have you seen Elon, for example, publicly shame the little people? Like, when have you seen him?
Do that. He doesn't do that.
When have you seen him respond to someone that
No, he doesn't.
That sent him a tweet and said, "F you, Elon, you just tanked Bitcoin." When have you seen him
No,
respond?
he doesn't do that.
Like
Actually,
this. Hey,
he'll
fuck
go,
you, little guy. You're a piece of shit. Don't talk to me. Well, you
he'll
know,
go toe to
Beanie does it
toe
on a
with the
daily
government.
basis.
He'll go toe to toe the government on issues that he thinks helps us.
Yes, there you go. So for me, he's gone. I think he's having too much fun. He's having too much fun,
Yes.
like he's a little kid. He's a little kid having fun, watching, like he's got a controller in his hand, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, watch, I'm gonna pump Doge. Boom, press A, pump Doge. Press
Yeah.
B, dump Doge." And he's having fun with it, and it's not right either. But I don't
No,
classify him as a bully. I really don't.
no, but he's like at God level right now. I mean, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like, he's like the dude that can he's like Bilderberg's like CEO right now, man. He can do anything he wants. All right,
Yeah.
real quick before we go on, I have to tell you this tweet.
Yeah.
Or what? I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but it's so hilarious when he came in. So this was at doesn't show the time. Wait, it does show the time. This is like 1 a.m. our time. Okay, so it's Jason H over here. He was doing this. I don't even know what the project was. Okay, so Waits comes in around like 1 a.m. our time. He wrote, "LOL, Squanchland looking to degen in between projects. The lotto thing." Like it's not enough that we can't even wait for the next project. We have to go on these crazy like scratch off ticket ones.
100%. 100%. There's an
just
hour between
hilarious.
projects. People are going nuts.
It was so fun. I don't even know what the project was they were doing, but it was like basically lottery. Oh, it's these guys. I found it. It's I think it's polymorphs.
Oh, polymorphs. Oh, yeah, polymorphs. Yeah. I heard about that one. I didn't get into that one. I
didn't either, but they were like doing this stuff late at night, just trying to hit like the lottery. I think a couple of them did actually. I think someone posted they got like a 1 of 13 or 1 of 14. It's like a 1. It's like a top rate, but there's 14 of them. So they got and rarity tools. They got number 1, but there's 14 of them. So
yeah,
Metabot. Yeah, forget Metabot. Yeah. Those are dead. Right?
Man. Hey, I'm not freaking tooting my own horn, but geez, I got a little bit lucky as well as, man, I didn't invest in jetties. I didn't invest in Metabots. I didn't invest in polymorphs. Like, I've been on a good streak of not investing in really, really, really bad projects. But
until Misfits. Did you do Misfits?
No, I didn't. I didn't invest in Misfits.
I got some Misfits.
I did not get into Misfits. And I said that I wasn't, by the way, ahead of time. I had some.
Look what he wrote. The polymorphs are clownish.
But at the same time, you know what? I missed out on gutter cats, for example. And I tried to, by the way, buy gutter cats. I minted 10, lost gas. And then, by the way, found out
same thing for me, man.
48 hours later that they would have paid my gas back, but because I didn't come to the Discord 24 hours in time, then I lost my gas. So I didn't.
Oh, I didn't even know that. They said that?
There you go. Yeah, if you came back to the Discord within 24 hours, you would have gotten your gas back. And by the way, I was there in the Discord before they announced it. I said, guys, if you decide to refund my gas, I'm gonna spend it on a cat. Like, this is when cats were. Sure. This is where cats were on the floor. So I'm like, I want to buy a cat. I actually want one. And then what happened? I lost track. I moved on to other projects. And next thing you know, I'm off and I'm doing something else and I'm not buying cats.
I'm in 150 Discords now. There's no way I can just pop back in all of them. And then I get people like at some Discords, they're like, dude, you only come here to shill your stuff. I'm like, what am I even shilling? What am I selling ever? Like, what do you like right now? Like, this whole kangaroo stuff is the first thing I've ever shilled, and it's not even for me. Like I'm gonna make a little tiny bit of money. I'm not even gonna make much money off it. So when I told the people, the influencers on Twitter and Discord today, I'm like, hey, you guys know me. Like, everybody knows me in all these channels on Twitch and everything is like giveaway guy. Like, I give away everything. I'm like, hey, I never asked anybody for anything. I'm going to ask you for one thing right now, no matter what minimal amount of effort you put into it, just help my buddy out. Basically, is what I said.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, if I have any favors at all with you, help me out. And you know who the first guy to step up and say, yeah? Plunge Father, dude. I love that guy.
Awesome, man. That's awesome.
Oh,
Man.
Plunge Father he's awesome. I love him.
He's the best. He's the best, man. Yeah.
I
he's
mean,
a community
others
guy.
did too. Others did too, but he came immediately. He's like, yeah, no problem, dude. What do you need?
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's kind of what this community is about.
It is.
Bro, you did that with. I was about to. Oh man, I feel so bad about this one. The bad bananas. You did that because I came into Squanchland. I'm like, you know what? Benjamin and NFTs Anonymous, two guys I actually really like. Again, I would also do a favor for. They're telling me to buy bad bananas, so I'm going to go buy bad bananas. And then you bought bad bananas, and right away, NFTs Anonymous is like, wait, no.
Yeah, right after I bought them. Yep.
Wait. And I'm like, wait, I was just going to buy them. What do you mean? He's like,
you didn't buy them yet? You told me to buy them? Oh.
I came in going, if you remember, I came in going, guys, bad bananas and Benjamin and NFTs Anonymous, I think I'm going to support them.
Yeah, I know. I did the same.
And you jumped in and you bought them.
I bought 5 of them, man. I spent 0.25 ETH on that crap.
Hey, they were revealed today, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
Wait, they were? They didn't even sell out. No, that's the other bananas.
No, I think they were
banana projects. No, that's different bananas.
They're
not revealed.
Are you the 3D? They're the only 3D banana.
What's it called? Bad banana? I'm looking at them right now. They're not.
Yeah. Sorry. So you know what? They revealed some random ones. Check it out on Twitter. I know they did. Yeah.
They started. Project. I'm looking at them. I have 5 of them. None of them are revealed.
So maybe I'll refresh your metadata, but you may have not gotten any revealed ones.
All right.
I saw them today. I saw some 3D.
They didn't even sell out. How are they going to reveal them if they didn't sell out?
Well, that's what happens. They start revealing so that then people start putting them on Twitter. So then people start buying the rest that are left. That's what they do, right?
Let's see how many are even left. I bet there's a ton left because they fund 2 of his partners left the project. They funded the heck out of it, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's over for that one. Like,
let's see. What's this say? 330 owners, 2.2 volume traded, average price 0.02. I paid 0.05, and 1.2 thousand items. So no, they didn't. Oh, they burned the rest. Is that what happened?
Maybe they did, right? Some projects have done that.
Well, no, they probably burned them because there was supposed to be 10,000. Now there's only 1.2. So he must have burned the rest.
Possibly, but I did see some reveal today on Twitter for sure. Then I saw somebody tweet that they're revealing some of them. So I saw one with like a gun,
out,
like
man.
a
Maybe
3D banana.
I already threw it pretty much in the trash, dude. I don't expect any money back from that.
Anyway, dude, I'm in your buddy's Discord now, and you know what? If we're gonna box kangaroos, I'm all in.
Kangaroos.
What's it called again? The one I joined today.
Real Crew.
Real Crew, yeah.
Walnut or Scoop, whatever name you identify him by. He has different names in different Discords. He named them. This is not a Squanch project, but it's very. I've got a lot of ideas from Squanch.
Cool.
I have to say this disclaimer though. It's not a Squanch project. It's not endorsed by Wade's or anybody else out there, but I got a lot of help from the people involved in that community, and a lot of those people are going to help me out, and I'm going to give back at minimum 10% of all initial sales and royalties back to Squanchland in some way or form. It's going to either be in a public wallet where we're going to have I'll throw a big bash somewhere, or we'll invest in other NFTs and just ape together.
Well, hey, you don't even have to give shit back. Like I actually believe in you. So if you're involved in a project as you did with the bad bananas, right? Like I'm gonna invest in that because I'm gonna invest in you. So and if it goes to 0, then it goes to 0. Don't worry about it. I don't think
it can go to 0. The artist is too good.
Good.
But aside from that, dude, the artist, he's my friend. He's my high school. He's my college roommate. I'll tell a little bit more about the guy. He's basically working 4 jobs right now, man. And I just want this guy to stop having to work. He's too talented to be working 4 jobs and still be broke. Like
Right.
he's basically broke and not even afford the student loans. He teaches the guy is really good.
Is that just me
And
losing him, or
losing who? Me?
yeah?
Do you hear me or not?
Oh yeah, you're gone really, really grainy, and we didn't hear
Right
anything
now?
you said.
You didn't
Yeah.
hear any of that? Oh,
Kind of.
can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah.
No, I was just saying he's my old roommate in college, and he has a PhD in graphic design and animation. He teaches graduate school in Miami at some, I don't even know the school, but he teaches graduate school students. And what the fuck is that noise? I'm sorry, I swore again. My voice is echoing off the metal register. But anyway, this dude, I showed you guys the lava lamp, right? You saw that?
I don't know that I saw a lava lamp.
I'll post it in Squanch after we got the show. He made this thing in like 20, 30 minutes, dude. He can make stuff like this, like so fast. And I'm saying he's so talented, but he's so poor too. Basically, to me, this is like my fundraiser, I guess you would call it. But it's not really a fundraiser because he's doing a lot of work to do this. But it's my give back to him because he's too talented to be this poor, not poor, but broke, where, dude, if he sells out this project, and also he already told me he gave me 50% of any money he makes. I'm like, dude, that's way too much. Way too much. So what I'm gonna do with my percentage is I'm gonna give back the Squanch, and I'm gonna give back to the community wallet, and he's gonna keep 50% of everything. So if this thing sells out, he makes I think it's 250 ETH. Dude, he can quit his damn jobs and start doing more stuff for the NFT community, right?
Yeah, I mean, if he's a good talent, then
he's a great talent.
We
dude.
need him in the community, and there's no reason why we can't all win. Like that's why we're all here, right?
For sure. And also on top of all that is he's not greedy. I'm not greedy. And we're selling stuff for. We're not making 10,000 because I think that's greedy on his own. But we're gonna make 5,000 and we're gonna sell for 0.5. I mean, no 0.05. 0.05. Because all these people are selling for 0.08 or what.
Yeah,
like, that's too much. I mean,
0.05 is that's a good, really good price point right now. That's a very appetizing price point for people right now.
Oh, and on top of all of that, I'm gonna chill the shit now since we're here. He's going to give everybody a customized jersey if you want it. So all the kangaroos come with a jersey except for the boxers. But the boxers like Mike Tyson are gonna have like just the towel cut out. You know how he used to wear that crap?
Yeah.
He's gonna come out with a towel thing, or you're gonna have like a gold robe or something. So what we're thinking is everybody that wants a custom jersey will get your custom jersey. So he'll burn the one you have and replace it with your custom jersey. So if you say, I want to be my high school jersey I wore in school, he'll make that for you.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is everybody gets that. And if you don't want that, then he's going to airdrop you whatever else we come up with. It's going to be something really cool too. But all the people that got the jersey, what we're going to do is if you did not get the airdrop thing, we're going to put those in the community wallet and we're going to sell them at a random thing and just do another random drop, and all that money goes back in the community wallet.
Awesome.
So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on here where it's going to give. I want it to be a whole community thing. Like eventually, I believe if this thing goes crazy, like if it's, I mean, it's only 5,000 of them anyway, but if it gets big enough, we can just keep building. And I'm going to try to buy some sandbox tomorrow to do that.
Yeah. There's 5,000 at 0.05. Like I think with your credibility that you bring to the space and the people that you know, why
Hopefully,
not?
Hopefully. And as I said, earlier today, I was talking to all the influencers of NFT that I actually know personally, and everybody's been on my show. I said, hey, if I'm owed a favor, just help my buddy out. That's all I said. Don't help me, help this guy out. Is basically what I said, because I don't want to. I preface it with saying I never asked anybody for anything.
Yeah,
except for Wade's. I did ask Wade's, and he hooked me up with 2 legendaries I still didn't even get the hollow, but he hooked me up. Like, that's some trustworthy stuff, right? Like, who the heck trusts some dude on the internet to give him a hardened number 7 hollow?
I did a couple of those. To a couple of, again, people I met in the NFT space that I just trust, man.
Yeah, you just trust.
You
trust
trust
everybody.
People. You know these people are in it. We're all in it for the same thing, man. We all want to win together. Dude, like, if we all lose, if one of us loses, we all freaking lose.
No,
so
but that's
why
what's
not?
so awesome about Squanch is we all pump each other up because nobody wants to lose, and we're all. I love when people, like, even though I'm not eating as well as some others, I love when people like just hit something huge. Like when Tyler hit that $120,000 ape. That's awesome. That's awesome for everybody. That lifts everybody.
100%.
There's one more thing before we go. I know we're leaving. I have to go to bed too. One more thing about Squanchland is I forgot. We'll talk about it tomorrow, man. I love the community, dude. It's like the best community in all this course. Like when I wake up in the morning, I used to always check the news. Ever since the pandemic, I don't even look at the news. I just go to Squanch first thing in the morning, man. It's the best thing to look at.
100%, man. 100%. I love it. And it keeps growing and good people keep coming in, good vibes. So
next week, come back on my show, you and Daniel both. And if Russ cuts it short again, we'll do this.
And this guy right here, who's stuck with us the whole night.
Dr. Kev, yeah, he's awesome, 100%. Man. I love him.
100%. We all got good vibes, man. Again, we're all in it kind of for each other, right? So I freaking love that, man.
And nobody here is trying to undercut or manipulate like other people in the community. Those people are toxic, and hopefully, eventually, they're dismissed.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna check out for the night, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. We had a few people stay on, so good conversation. What's that there? What you got?
I'm gonna sell it. Maybe. I might give us away. I might give us away.
What is that? Ghost related? But what is it?
You don't even know. I hit this on Tong's show. There's I'll show you before we go, because I keep getting everybody's shows mixed up. Dude, I don't sleep anymore, man.
I know. I hear you, brother.
Dude, last night I slept 2.5 hours. I just couldn't. Even though I went to bed, I was just laying in bed. I couldn't sleep. All right, you ready? Can you see these?
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Let me. How do
Here, I'll put them out. I'll do what I did last week. All right, watch this. So you know Ghost, right? The demon dude.
No. Yeah. I don't know how to put.
Gang.
Here, I'll put you a little bit bigger there.
Well, I bought all the stickers, man. Here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Nice.
Dude, he's like the biggest winner in NFT world right now.
I know, bro. It's like, listen, I got into NFTs too late.
Wait, look at these ducks. Look at the ducks. He has nice. And then he has this. And then he has this too. It's pretty funny.
Nice.
And then he has the salt. The salt's always the best meme, man. But yeah, I bought those things. It's like $30, dude. I bet I could sell that crap right now for a lot more, but I'm keeping them, man. It's like a keepsake.
That stuff is keepers.
Oh, dude, in the world of NFTs, these are like those moon cats right now to us. Yeah. To me, these are moon cats or crypto kitties. Yeah. Because this is like right after NFT or Top Shot.
Is it like NFT 2.0, right? Like
it is. It's
right? Like NFT 1.0 is crypto kitties and punks, right? And moon cats, right? And this is like the new generation of NFTs coming in, right?
Yeah, this is like all the Top Shot guys, because there was what they had back then, maybe 10,000 people. Now we have like 1 million people probably or something. Whatever we have, 500,000, and it's only going to keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think Ghost, just projects like Ghost and Apes, they're basically like the building blocks to what the metaverse and everything's going to become.
Yeah,
to me. 100%. But all right, man, let's go to bed.
All right, man, get some sandbox tomorrow. I wish you luck tomorrow morning.
Are you getting any?
I probably will try just because I should. Like, why not? So
I saved. I have 1.5 ETH to buy.
oh, dude, yeah, you might
Well,
not
no,
even
I
be able to
saved all
spend
my
it.
ETH. I want to buy that whole little square by him, and they're like what 4,000 each sand, so it's about $800. I have enough to buy that 4 square, but you're saying it's gonna be gone in 3 seconds, so I won't be able
Well,
to
no,
get them.
the ones that are auctioned off
No,
are
no, no.
they.
I'm talking about the yellow ones.
Oh, dude, yeah, like literally
I
split
won't get
second,
those. So
split
what's my
second.
strategy? Just go for one yellow or go for multiple grays?
I would go for 1 or 2 yellow. This is what I did. 1 or 2 yellows. If you miss, you gotta move to the grays.
All right. I'm gonna
Like
have
you
two
got
computers.
1 or 2 seconds to hit a yellow.
Yeah.
If you see that, because it'll tell you this is no longer available, right?
Right away.
And then
Okay.
right away, it's instant. Then try the next one. And if you're not hitting, go to a gray, or else you're gonna miss out because the yellows, they sold out right away.
All right. So I'm gonna have two computers set up with two different wallets. So if I hit a yellow, I'm gonna go right to the next one and start working on that one while I'm waiting for that transaction, right?
But click like a mofo, man. Just click.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I
hit
heard
that
you.
buy now button.
Click. I got a touch screen. I was keep touching the hand screen.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for having me on. And
Okay.
Next week, you're more than welcome to come back on. We're going to be on my show. I don't know if you do ether fishing. You probably don't even know what the fish are.
You showed me either fishing.
Do you have any?
No. Remember,
Dude,
I said I'll give you some puppies. You give me some fishies.
I don't want those. Those puppies suck.
I know. They suck.
Well, he's next week on my show. He is going to he's announcing the game. The game's opening up next week on Engine, and he's coming on the show. The real game. People cast.
Then I'm interested. If I can finally play a game with one of my NFTs, then I'm interested.
Yeah, and BG's giving away a free fish to someone on the show.
All right, I'll check it out. Well, I'll be there if you want. Absolutely,
you're gonna be on the show, man.
I'll be there, and if I am gonna be there, I'll buy one before I get on there.
All right, man. I'm not selling mine. I have 11. So basically, if you own 11, there's only be 1,000 total. If you own 11, you own 1% of the whole thing, and he gives back ETH every month to it.
Nice. All right, I'll check it out.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, man. Check it out, guys. Peace.